I was puckered from mouth to butt.
You have said enough.
I'm sorry, but anybody who trusts Jake, bad news for you.
I love your mom.
Aren't I the best at this?
Whoa. Bit dizzy.
That's just science.
Keep on rolling,
Rollin Shorties.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. But get that off there. Greetings, everyone. Was that intro messing up for anybody else or just me?
That seemed to stutter a little bit. That's fine. We're all stutterers.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it. I don't know how we'll manage without Keith in the comments.
Do you guys just want me to like clone myself? Is Seth Ghost in the chat? He's basically me anyways.
Over there. Today I am joined by Keith from Tau Zero.
Hi,
who has
I'm
a
Keith.
channel.
I'm the artist formerly known as Tau Zero.
It literally sounded like a neighbor kid is getting mauled by something.
Oh no. What rotten luck.
Not my kid. How's everybody doing? Let's see who's all here. We got Virgil here. I like the skull with the dove on it. Chris is here. It's on the cover. It's still there. Discrod is here. I'm ready for the most provocative science fiction writing of our time. Do you think it's going to be that?
I don't know. It could be. I mean,
so.
or it could be the subways of Tazoo. Don't you guys want to go on an alien subway ride? Nothing says provocative science fiction like going through the metro.
Hello, Goatman 47. Hello, beautiful souls. Time to, yeah. We'll have to see how the dice treats us today. The dice was definitely against us last week. Rob's here. How are you, Rob? Jay's here. Everybody has channels. I love it. We need a D20. It glitched for you too. Ah, dang it.
Oh, I wonder if Chris read that other book I showed you. Should I hold it up?
Hold it up. Do it.
Come on.
What is that?
Probably something. Well, it's supposed to be able to connect things like hallucinogenic worms, how language shapes thought, where are Einstein's brains and eyes, and what can we learn from uncommon psychiatric disorders and psychic transcendence?
I think I'd hate that.
Well, let's go on a subway ride then.
So that's your cover of this, huh? This is mine.
No, I got the same one.
What? What's that other one you're showing off with the subway?
It's on the back.
Oh. I'm so stupid.
Oh no.
Virgil wants that book. And elves, kinky.
Ooh. Welcome to Rolling Shorties After Dark.
Yes. Well, you have, maybe we'll get this stupid business out of the way. You have your own channel.
I do.
I tease you about it at least every other week, usually every
You
week.
have. You have quite a bit.
About having a channel, but not having a channel. But
guess what? This Sunday, I'm back.
Yeah, we'll see.
No, seriously, I'm back. I'm editing something right now, and there will be a relaunch of my channel on Sunday.
9. All right, Tau Zero SF. I think I have you in the description of the video. If not, you guys can just search him and see what comes up. You'll just get a bunch of Paul Anderson stuff.
Oh no, that's Tau Zero SM. That's not me at all.
It was the side I was staring at. Oh, he does have a channel. Yes, he does. Tau Zero SF.
I'm not just a troll. Sometimes I make videos.
Check it out. Sunday. You better be dropping something Sunday. If not, I'm gonna be pissed.
I'm actually it will be, because I'm setting a timer to have it like premiere on Sunday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, no, I don't wake up at like 8 in the morning. Like, where is it?
I'm gonna be. I told you weren't back. I told you. Well, what are you drinking this evening, Mr. Tau Zero?
I have coffee. I got G0 because I'm gonna get parched. I got some. I'm not gonna mention what's in there. So
let's guess. I'm guessing grape Kool-Aid.
Oh, is my mic hot? It is not grape Kool-Aid.
Your mic is too hot. Turn down the gain just a bit, says Chris.
Okay.
Oh, Rob's calling you out. I'll believe when the red dot shows up next to his name.
It will. And you know what? I'm going to put your name in it in the description. Like, this is for Rob.
Not only a troll. Doesn't deny it, just not just a troll. Green tea, nice. Oh, Mountain Dew. I am having, what is this? I don't even know what this is. I bought it at Intermingle.
Ooh.
Let's see if it's any good.
My settings look fine here. What if I just move it back a bit? How's that?
You might just be too close to it. Maybe. We don't really want to hear you that much.
It's the most expensive Chinese microphone I could buy.
Ooh.
It cost me all of $40.
$40? That's not the most expensive microphone you could buy. Smooth devil hams mic. Oh, this probably is something. Probably just really liquidy mashed potatoes or something.
Oh, it's so chunky.
All right, that's enough screwing around, everybody. Today we are reading. Let me get the other screen up here. New Writings in SF, edited by John Carnell. Now, why did we? That's Britain. I know he's one of the colonies, but way up there in Canada. That's just probably smoothied poutine, right? Or maple syrup. Racism.
Oh no! What am I going to eat in my beaver tail, man?
Okay. New Writings in SF. Why did you pick New Writings in SF, Keith? Why?
Well, I read volume 2, and I've been collecting these since, and I've got about 15 of the 30, and they are interesting. I'll say that. As the series goes on, they do get more new wave. So the early stuff is more like traditional science fiction. But hey, at least in this volume, there's not only one Keith Roberts story. There's a hidden Keith Roberts story, apparently.
What?
So if you look at the contents, John Kingston
That's a
is
pseudonym.
actually Keith Roberts.
Ooh.
Ah,
All right.
doing your research pays off, boys.
Nice. So you know what? Let's make this big. No, not that. What? Here we go. And let's see what we're working with here. Kids. Subways of Tazoo by Colin Cap. We're not reading that one. That one's 40 pages.
No, definitely not. No,
Sorry,
you
'cause
don't want to worry about subways.
Yeah. The Fiend by Frederick Pohl. Manipulation by John Kingston. Testament by John Baxter. Night Watch by James Inglis. Bolter's Canaries by Keith Roberts. Emrith by Dan Morgan. And Space Master by James H. Schmitz. That sounds excellent.
Yeah, kind of an all-star lineup.
Hey, Stu. Oh, there's people here I don't recognize. I don't know John Baxter or James Inglis. Do you?
Oh, I think I know. I think I've read Night Watch in another anthology. I don't want to skip to C, but I think I know this one. It's good.
Whose mic is hot? Is it Keith's mic still hot, everybody? It's hard for
it-
me to tell because I can't hear his
seriously?
against mine.
How's that? Is that better?
Let us know in the chat if he needs to adjust or if I need to adjust at all. And we'll get it sounding nice and pretty for you guys because we're all about your pleasure here on Rollin' Shorties.
That's true. We'll bring out the dancing bear with the balls and entertain you while I take a look at this. My settings look fine.
Yeah, Chris says you're fine now.
Okay, I'm just too close then. Sorry, I know I have a loud voice.
Yeah. Couple booming alphas like us, right?
I know, man.
But isn't it rough when you flex too much, you know?
At our age, yeah, it does.
It's dangerous.
Oh, who's ready to talk about some science fiction?
Oh. Ooh, Jake was always fine. Call Cap your claim to fame on the back. It's scary. Uh-oh.
I do know about Colin Cap. Apparently he was an engineer. So all those stories have like heavy engineer details.
Oh, that's rough. I hate that.
My picture's hot? Well, thank you.
Yeah. They're not used to this level of excellence. How old are you? Are we the same age? We got to be close.
I'm 41.
We're exactly the same age.
Oh my god.
It's like we're twins.
Are we actually separated at birth?
Maybe. I don't know. Your hair's a little red though.
I'm a
You're
dirty
one of them-
blonde.
You're one of them. You're strawberry blonde, aren't you?
Yeah. But then we discover both like Norwegian.
I think we are both Norwegian. Our ancestors sacked villages together.
This is what you pay for, people.
Good stuff. All right. So out of these stories, which ones are you hoping the dice will send our way?
Ooh, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, if it's number 4, that's Night Watch. But we got 2 Keith Roberts, and I do love Keith Roberts.
Keith Roberts is great.
2 and 5. So
The Fiend.
Oh, man.
We're not counting that forward.
Oh, I got the Fiend as number 1 because we're skipping Tezu.
Oh, we'll still count as one. We just won't read it if we get run.
Okay, so we got 8. Yes,
Yeah.
I'm good at math.
Schmitz is okay.
I do like Schmitz. I read Grandpa. That was pretty good.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Keith Roberts, but I always like reading people I've never heard of. So I would be happy with a Kingston. Oh wait, that's Roberts. I'd be happy with John Baxter or Inglis because I've never heard of them. I think I want John Baxter. I think that's what I'm hoping for.
All right. I'll say Emrith, Dan Morgan. That's what I'm hoping for then.
Dan Morgan. Okay.
Come on, Danny boy.
All right. Here we go. The dice. Well, it's cursed. I think after the last couple weeks, I think it's cursed. All right. Nothing up our sleeves. Oh, and we do allow one re-roll for the guest. If it's just me, we don't re-roll. But if there's a guest, we'll allow a re-roll.
I know we're not being bullied in the chat for rerolls tonight.
Yeah. especially with what happened last week. All right, here we go. This is a D10. See? Oh my gosh. Number 6. Oopsie daisy. Let's see what number 6 is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Night Watch by James Inglis. Ooh.
Oh, did we count the forward?
Oh, wait, did I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I did count the forward.
Uh-oh.
Keith Roberts. Bolter's
Okay.
Canaries by Keith Roberts. Nice. What do you think? Going for it? Reroll?
I think, but you know what? We'll stick it.
I'm on point. Yes. All right. I hope the winner's is terrible. I said sure. Oh, that one was rough last week.
Oh my God, the first page is just pornography. Oh.
Okay, so we are reading Bolter's Canaries by Keith Roberts. Looks like 22 pages or so. That's not too bad.
Perfect amount.
Yeah, we can handle it. We could do it. 103. Da-da-da-da-da-da. I love the. Have you read the what Keith Roberts have you read?
I've read The Furies, and
did you like it?
I loved it, man.
Yes. Not enough people have read it.
And I read that before your review came out. I just thought the cover looked cool.
Which cover do you have? Do you have the Pam?
No, I have the American one. The Berkeley? I think it's Berkeley.
Oh, same one I have then, with the naked people mulling around in the background.
Yeah,
inexplicably.
But you know, I'm poor, so I can afford fancy hardcovers.
Neither can I typically. Oh, this is your first Roberts. Okay. Very, very underrated author. Very underrated. Yeah,
definitely
you need
read
to
The
it,
Furies,
Chris.
man.
Yeah.
I've
heard his other stuff's better too. I've heard the Chalk Giants is better.
Yeah, I got the UK one on the shelf over there.
Pavani.
I somehow have 3 copies of Pavan, and I don't know how I acquired 3.
Really? That's hard to find here. I found 1 copy here.
Oh man,
I got 3 or 4. Yeah, Chris, you need to read it. You read some Roberts. He's underrated. And The Furies was his first book ever too, which was surprising with how good it was.
Oh, a good way to hit it out of the park.
Hey, Virgil! Hey! You're just saying that because you're not here doing sound effects.
No, we could just do silly voices for Keith Roberts. That might make it a bad treatment.
Yeah, don't worry. We're not doing him justice for sure. We did George R. R. Martin justice last week just because his story friggin' sucked. All right. Mr. Roberts is one of those rare once-a-year finds every editor dreams about. A qualified writer in other fields who suddenly turns to science fiction as a means of expressing fresh ideas. What did he write anything other than science fiction?
He has one historical novel, which I think is a Roman one.
Okay. Interesting. But The Furies was his first novel. Editor John Carnell doesn't know what he's talking about.
Oh, we already have misinformation going on. It's too early in the night, man.
Way to be stupid, Carnell. At the moment, his stories are appearing in practically every SF journal with thought-provoking ideas. The theme of his current presentation is simple: poltergeists! But his solution is not the accepted explanation. We're reading a ghost story!
Oh, it's going to get spooky!
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Do you have those science fantasies?
Oh, like the Digest magazine.
No, not the Digest magazine. These ones. Oh, hold on. Let me make myself big. Swap around here. Because Keith Roberts also did the art.
Yeah. Look at that.
Was good.
Look at whatever that was.
This is him.
That's exactly how I thought they would look like.
Yeah, he did. But he also did the art on the it's not just his site, these guys here. Impulse as well. Like here he did the art for the ice schooner.
That's a great one.
So he's a good painter as well. Pretty cool. All right, get out of here. Get it. All right, enough screwing around, everybody. We ready?
Ready.
So if I hold on a second, nobody wants to do that. So if I do a voice first, you have to try and match it, okay?
Okay. Before we begin, how we doing here, chat? Sound good?
We know we look good.
We do. We're two handsome fellas.
I see the schooner, but he forgot the eyes. She's a master. No. All right.
Okay.
Roasting has been. Yeah. All right. Here we go. I'll start and just read a big chunk, and then we'll rally it back and forth like we're playing table tennis.
Okay.
Are you any good at table tennis?
Do I look like I'm good at table tennis?
Are you good at foosball?
I am in a foosball.
Well, let me tell you guys something. I don't often brag, but I am a monster at foosball. That's just a fun fact. If we play foosball, you want to be on my team.
Someone challenged him a Pulp Fest.
If there's a foosball table at Pulp Fest, we are playing. I have snapped pieces before. For years when I was growing up, I had my dining room table was a foosball table, and like when I brought my ex-wife there for the first time, like, hey, come on over. She's like, what is this? This is a dining room. I was like, that's a foosball room.
Just ignore it, babe. Like I ordered this Chinese.
Yeah. All right, here we go. I'm good at pocket billiards. See, I suck at billiards. I suck at pool, but foosball, I'm a beast. Watch, I just think that because I just beat up my little buddies. All right, I've known Alex Bolter for years. He's always been a damned clever chap. He keeps a rein on his imagination now, though. Once he almost got too clever to live. Bolter is an engineer by profession, but he can't find his way about in electronics as well as anyone. He's a skilled tuner and fitter, and if I also mention that he writes and plants and has an interest in the occult, you'll begin to see what a way out character he is. Hold on a second, I'm struggling.
Do mine too.
Much better. He never made a great deal of money, of course. This is the age of specialization. The trend nowadays is for people to know more and more about less and less. There aren't any openings in commerce, or for that matter, in science or the arts, for an unprecedented combination of mechanic and mystic. Oh, that's an interesting sentence. I sometimes feel Bolter should have been born back in the Renaissance. Da Vinci probably would have understood him.
At the time, I'm thinking about he was taking interest in amateur movies. I've done a little work on it myself. Nothing great, but better than the baby on the lawn stuff you usually see. When Bolter started to dabble, I sat back and waited for something remarkable. It was not long in coming. He handicapped himself by choosing to work with 16mm stock. That isn't an amateur gauge at all. Bolter wanted quality, though, and in those days, the standard with processing was a lot lower than it is now. If you told us, for instance, that medium-price equipment would ever give tolerable results from a striped 8mm print, we'd have laughed at you. But the cost of processing the wide-gauge stuff was high, and it curtailed Bolter's activities more than somewhat. Reminds me of film school.
You've got a film on your channel, huh?
I do have a short horror movie I wrote and directed.
I watched it and I remember nothing.
It's okay. I remember not making it myself either.
I'll rewatch it. He was never interested.
Okay. He was never interested. He was never interested in playing movies. He shot sound right from the start. I remember the first recorder he ever owned used paper tape. Fantastic to think how primitive we were, and was only a handful of years ago. He soon graduated and had one of the first ferrograph decks to come out. Later, he used an Emmy, then a Fairgraph stereo. After that, he built some machines of his own. For location work, he rigged up a deck that would run from his station wagon. The results were first rate.
We traveled. I'm going to make a prediction where this is from the viewpoint of a ghost. What do you think?
Curious. I will make the opposite prediction then.
This is a human.
Yes.
I don't know, Chris. This is a rough start. All right. We traveled around a lot, covering subjects that took his fancy. He tried all sorts of things from regattas to car auctions. He picked up a couple of awards at Edinburgh, but he was never really concerned with things like that. He went off a new track. I went over to his place one day and found him with a collection of textbooks, some ordnance survey sheets, and a AA guide. As soon as he saw me, he said, "Ever heard of Frey Abbott, Glenn?" I nodded. "Vaguely. Up north somewhere, isn't it?" "Yes, I made it 120 from us, or give or take, a few miles. What do you know about it?" "Not much. Wasn't there some talk about a poltergeist activity?" He laughed. "Some talk, runs in about 12 volumes. By all accounts, it's one of the most haunted spots in the country." I said, "I'm not really with it. What if it is?"
He slapped the books decisively. "It's interesting. I'm going there. Want to run up?" "It's a bit of a distance. I'm easy, though. I'll come if you like. What are you going to do up there?" He said, "Take pictures of ghosts." I laughed. Then I saw he was serious. I said, "How are you going to set up about it?" "I don't know. I expect something will suggest itself. Have a look at these." He handed me some photographs. I thumbed through them. I said, "I don't suppose they're yours." "No, they belong to Kevin Hooker. You know, that chap at the Film Society. Thin, wears glasses. He was at Frey last week. Thought I'd try his hand."
I said, well, tell him before he tries it again and to get a new camera." He said, "There's nothing wrong with his camera. It's a Rollin, and he can use it. These are control shots from the same neg. They're rather interesting. He took them in between the others, one shot in the ruins, one a quarter mile away, then another of the ruins, and so on." I went through the prints again, more carefully. There was very little left of the abbey, just a few stones and some hillocks in the distance. Bolter said, "They dismantled the original buildings in the 17th century. I suppose they were tired of the manifestations. Very learned prior tried his hand at exorcism. He was buried a week later. It's all in the book here. It isn't very pretty." I frowned. Each shot of the ruins bore queer blemishes. The black patches seemed to have no relation to the field of the camera. They looked as though they were poised here and there over the remains of the walls. Apart from the spots, print quality was excellent, and there was evidently nothing wrong with the check negatives at all. I said, "Why did he do these other prints, Alec?" I'm struggling to understand what's really going on here.
I think they're going to go make a poltergeisty movie. "It's an old trick," Baltar said. "Nobody can take pictures at Frey. He knew about it. That's why he had to go." I said, "You mean this has happened before?" "Every time." I said, "That's fantastic." "Yeah, I know. That's why I'm going." I began to get interested. "But you're doing movies. Has that been tried before?" "Couldn't say. There's a first time for everything."
All right. We drove up the following weekend. On the way, he expounded his theories. "It's been said that there's a poltergeist up there. I don't hold with that. The site has been deserted for centuries. It isn't in the nature of poltergeists to hang about after the humans have gone. I'm an expert. If people knew more about them, they wouldn't quote them so readily." "How can you tell what isn't isn't in a deserted place, I said. I was having some odd thoughts about the things that are only there when you are not. I was having some odd thoughts about things that are only there when you are not.
That's a hell of a line.
Yeah. I can't decide if I like it or if I hate that line. I was
having some odd thoughts about things that are only there when you are not.
I guess it's okay. It's okay.
Okay.
Bolter snorted. To the way of thinking a poltergeist isn't a ghost at all. Not in the classic sense of the term. It's sort of a energy projection. In every well-documented haunting, you'll find there's a child or an adolescent concerned somewhere. The thing follows them around from place to place. Eventually, the manifestations just fade away. There's never any purposive quality about them. I don't think there's a poltergeist has an existence apart from the mind that creates it. They say it feeds, taps off energy. I don't go along with that. I think it's telekinesis, tarted up with a new name.
When he talks like that, you believe him. I said, so what are those things at Frey? Don't really know. My guess is elementals. What are they when they're at home? Nobody can say. It's more a proposition than a definition. I suppose you could describe them as nature spirits. The psychical research folk pass them off by saying they're spirits that have never inhabited a human form, a sort of raw energy that has always existed. Is that feasible? You define feasibility, and I'll answer you.
What a douche.
He is kind of a douche.
Bolter's a punk.
I said, that puts me off somehow. I was hoping for a diabolic twist. You know, the house of the Lord being taken over by the great enemy.
Ooh. He's referring to Satan.
Dum, dum, dum.
Dun, dun, dun. He smiled. Don't bring God into it. It makes things too complicated. Yeah, because the 2 pages thus far have not been complicated in the slightest. We found a place without any trouble. We stopped in a nearby village, had a couple drinks and a snack at the local pub, and managed to fix up some accommodations for the night. Then we went up to the abbey. I was not overimpressed. There was very little to see. We walked along the old foundations and climbed a few of the grass-covered remnants of walls. We had brought no gear. Bolter planned to make an early start in the morning. We worked out the best site for the camera and placed a distance to where we could see the van to make sure our recorder feed would reach. Then Alec took out his cigarettes and we lit up. I stood with my shoulders hunched against the evening wind. I said, "The only trouble is we shall be shooting blind." "What?" I said, "We shan't know if we got any woozlums until the stock comes back from processing." Don't you hate it when you got woozlums?
Chris, can you define a woozlum for us?
Chris, help! Help! What's a woozlum?
Bolter said, "Eh? No, we shan't." He seemed to be preoccupied. After a moment, he said, "You'd expect to hear something somewhere, wouldn't you?" "What sort of thing?" He gestured vaguely at the hills. "The darkening sky." "I don't know. A lark? Some bird or other. There isn't a thing, Glenn." "Hadn't you noticed?" I had sensed something, or lack of something. I listened carefully. Apart from our voices, there was not the slightest sound. The wind moved against my face, but even that seemed to be silent. It was as if some deadening layer insulated the spot, cutting it off from the rest of the countryside. I looked round at the barren land, the moors rising behind us. Way off, the lights of the village were beginning to twinkle. Bolter said, "You'd expect a lark at least."
"Too late in the year for them," I said. He shrugged. "Maybe. Anyway, let's try something." He turned and walked away. I followed, and he waved me back. "Stay there for a minute, Glenn." He moved a few more paces, then stopped and turned. He said, "Does my voice sound all right?" It certainly did not. I said, "You're faint. Sounds as if you're talking through felt. He nodded as if the words merely confirmed his suspicions. He walked another 10 yards and the effect was increased. It built up rapidly with distance. At 50 yards, I could see his mouth moving and knew he was shouting, but not a scratch of voice reached me. The place was as dead as an anechic help.
Anaconic.
Thank you. Chamber. I'm glad you struggled as much as I did. I made washout movements with my hands and pointed to the road. It was getting dark rapidly, and I did not fancy the spot after night had fallen. He joined me at the gate. That's the funniest damn thing, he said. I bet if you charted the dB drop, you'd end up with an exponential curve. Queerest acoustic I ever came across. I agreed that something was certainly odd. I hoped it was only the acoustic.
Ooh. Next morning was fresh and blowy. We'd set up the camera on the spot we had chosen, a hummock of grass from which it could command most of the ruins. Then I brought the recorder from the van. I placed the mic a few feet from the camera and went back to check for wind noise. This is just film school. The deck speaker was dead. Oh no. I tested the connections. They seemed perfectly right. I called over to Baltar. Either the dead effect had lessened, or the darkness of the previous night had made it seem worse than it was. I said, "The recorder won't work, Alec. Can't quite see why." He came over with the look on his face that he reserves for special problems. He tinkered for a time, starting and stopping the motors. They ran readily enough. Then he fetched his Avo from the car.
What is
He
that?
tested. It's an old device no one uses anymore. But
This is a test. This is your film school test. What is an Avo? Don't say a Wuslam.
Let's go Wuslam. It helps with like checking equipment and microphones. Like it takes a while to explain. Okay. He tested
All right, moving on
systematically. He tested systematically, sat back and shook his head. It should be okay, Glenn. Try it again.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. I turned up the audio gain to bring the wind boom through the deck speaker. There was nothing doing. Baltar looked baffled. I never seen him licked before, and this was his own machine. Then he said, "Fair enough, Glenn. Take it back to the van, will you? Don't disconnect, though. Just put it in the back. I want you to record Mary Had a Little Lamb. Over there somewhere." He pointed towards the village.
What are we reading? There's so much techno, like film school jargon.
We are reading Two Guys Up to No Good, Starting to Make Trouble in the Poltergeisthood.
Nice. I knew better than to argue. Bolter never does anything without a reason. I got the stuff back into the brake, turned away the machine. Turned around the gateway and drove off. A quarter mile down, the machine functioned properly. It gave me quite a shock. I started to experiment. I fixed the mic through the window, turned up the recording gain, and drove back towards the ruins. At 250 yards, the wind rush from the monitor faltered. At 200, there was nothing. I repeated the test to make sure, then went back and told Alec. He shrugged. "That's it for the moment, then. We can't run a mic lead through all that distance. We shall have to think of something else." I said, "Do you think there's something we can record?" He answered ambiguously, "I know there's something we can't."
He took a few shots of the ruins with me, walking about demarcating the lines of the old walls. We left it at that until the afternoon, when we repeated the experiment. We drove back on Sunday after a last look round, and he dispatched the neg for processing as soon as he could. The results were disappointing. There are some peculiarities. Once the whole field fogged for no reason that we could discover, and there were several patches where the focus seemed to have gone haywire. Most of the stuff, though, was quite normal. I shrugged. Well, at least we've exploded the myth. We can take pictures at Frey. I suppose that wraps that up. Baltar shook his head. You've forgotten the recorder that wouldn't work. That wouldn't record. There's something there, all right, Glenn. I'm going up again next weekend. Give it another whirl.
As it happened, I couldn't go with him that time. He had made 2 more pilgrimages on his own. He rang me about a month after our first trip. He sounded excited. He said, I've got something damn queer, Glenn. Can you come round? I went over. He had converted his lounge, into quite a reasonable viewing theater with a projector and room lights controlled from a deck within the arm's reach of one of the easy chairs. The mech was running when I walked in. He switched off immediately, unlaced, and set it to rewind.
Oh,
he said,
there's a guest in chat.
A guest?
We got Matt from the Science Fiction Room.
Ah.
Hi, Matt. How you doing?
We have another Canadian, Matt.
Where did we leave off?
I don't know. Oh, he said...
Wozoms.
We're wozoms. He said, I'd like to go through this from the start. I think you'll find it worth it. I noticed a bottle of scotch and some glasses on the occasional table. I nodded them. What are you celebrating? He said, Breakthrough. We'll have a drink first. I'd like to put you in the picture. When you see what you see will mean more. The leader started to flack round. What? The leader started to flack round on the...
That's what it's doing. Yeah.
If anybody is just now joining us, welcome. Keith and I are just flacking around.
Yeah.
On the top spool of the projector, and he touched the console in front of him to stop the motor. I sat down and said, What have you been playing with? He poured drinks. Filters, he said. Cheers, by the way. All the best. I tried various stocks first. I was thinking about infrared or something like that. I use the filters as a last resort. The answer's easy, Glenn. Polarizations!
Oh my god!
Wow!
Oh! Of course!
It was there in front of us the whole time! Polarizations!
What does that do? Makes them visible. Well, it makes something visible anyhow. I don't quite know what. I just put a Polaroid screen over the lens. I think it's more effective at some angles than others, but it could... Angels? Okay.
I think he meant angles.
But I couldn't be sure. Anyway, it's pretty good. He got up and relaced the projector, then came round and started up. He said, See what you think. The room lights went out. On the screen appeared a clock face. It was mounted on a blackboard, and underneath was a slip bearing the date. Baltar is nothing if not methodical. It's a slate, guys. He said, I knew the filter worked because I tried it the week before. I used the clock because I had some idea of establishing a cycle of activity. As things turned out, there was no real need for it. You'll see why. The camera was focused on the datum board right the way through. You guys have no idea what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about, though.
This is a slog.
That's why the ruins are a bit off.
Show us the ghosts, Keith Roberts. We want the ghosts.
The clock read 11:15. A couple of minutes of film went through, and nothing untoward. Then Baltar touched my arm. He said, Look at that, then. In the field behind the clock, a shape had appeared. Thank God, something's happening. It was totally lacking in definition. Its edges seemed to pulsate and waver. It looked exactly like a positive fogging, except that it moved slowly, creeping across the grass from the right hand to the center of the screen. It paused at the bottom of one of the ruined walls. Bolter leaned forward slightly, and I guess something remarkable was coming. The shape stayed where it was for a moment, throbbing slightly. Good gosh. Then it climbed. I said, Good God, Alec, it's... What is it? What is it? Following the contour of that wall, exactly as if you can tell me any camera And if you could tell me any camera fault that would give me an effect like that, I'd be fascinated, if ungrateful. I shook my head. You're safe enough, Alec. This beats me. When oh, when the thing reached the top of the wall, it was joined by a second appearance that also entered from the right. Muslim number 2 moved a lot more rapidly and seemed to blend with the first. Then they separated and both left the support and floated towards the camera, expanding as they came into star or octopus shapes with wispy arms and blackish fog. I drew in my breath sharply and the screen went blank. Walter laughed. At that point, I stopped that test. I couldn't know what I was getting, of course. That was a set 5-minute run. I did 2 tests, half an hour apart. Here's the second one now.
This time, only one of the shapes was visible. It seemed to be moving across the top of a wall. After a time, it floated vertically off screen. The last 2 minutes of the film were uneventful. Bolter stopped the machine. I said, activity's pretty constant then. What the hell are these things, Alec? The room lights came on and I blinked. Ah! Bolter took out his cigarettes, lit one, and threw me the packet. He said, these aren't physical in the sense that we understand it, of course, dummy. We're not photographing anything there, just a hole in what the camera cannot see. Why it shouldn't affect film stock that way and not human retina is anybody's guess. But as for activity, have a look at this. He started up again. This time the hands of the clock were moving visibly around the dial. I said, stop action. What is the time lag? Minute intervals between frames, the maximum I could get. I made a unit for it. It seemed the best way to get a cross-section of the weekend at Frey. Boy, there's so much jargon. Whew.
This is a lot to take in, guys, but believe me.
We're losing Chris.
There was a lot of fast, dark movement all over the place. After a moment or two, the picture faded out. That was nightfall, of course. Half a minute at this speed represented 12 hours real time. In the darkness, the things were still visible, surrounded by faint halos that the daylight scenes had concealed. As far as I could see, there was no cessation of activity. I said, busy little chaps, aren't they? Baltar said, yes, aren't they just? Sunday was even better. This is just coming up now. The first acceleration was to 1 frame per 30 seconds.
Good
Next,
gosh. Holy
next to 1 frame per 15. At that speed, the movements were most effective. The things seemed to dart and flit about, perching here and there to preen their vague outlines on the tops of the old walls. That was when I coined the phrase by which we came to know them. I said, Christ, they hop around like ruddy canaries. Alec chuckled. They're a new breed. Boltar's canaries. Sounds good, doesn't it?
fudge. Where the heck are we?
The slow test.
The slow test continued. This is a slow test. I watched it, fascinated, while Bolter explained his next steps. He had left the cameras running while he tried a nude experiment. He had set up a tape deck again and fixed it round a frame of chicken wire that had been earthed to perforated copper and filled with brine. What? With the aid of the contraption, he had managed to record a test tape. He stopped the procedure, crossed the deck into the corner of the room, and started it up. His voice came through the playback scratchily, as if from a 50-year-old recording. He said, I think that must have annoyed him. Why? I tried shooting again that evening. See what they did. He switched on the projector once more. The shapes appeared. This time they engaged in what seemed to be purposive movement. From the walls, they launched themselves in the air, and each one floated directly towards the camera, spreading into the tentaculate shape I had already seen. Up close, each filled the field before fading behind or through the lens to make way for the next. After a time, the screen went blank. Bolter switched off, and main lights came on. He said, well, there you have it. How long have they played Goose and Fox? I don't know. I packed up and came home. Whew. You need to... You're not wrong.
To catch people up, what they're trying to do is get the woozlums on film at different speeds.
Wow. Somebody said it earlier, might have been Jay, that it is, what are the odds that we actually have a film school graduate expert for this particular story? Because if not, I would have no idea what the heck we're reading, and I still don't.
Oh my gosh.
DNF.
No, we're too far in. We gotta
We
go.
can do it. Only 19 more pages left.
We discussed the whole business far into the night. Walter was keen on the theory of some localized electromagnetic disturbance and outlined a few ideas of learning more about it. I wasn't so sure I wanted to know. I had in mind the things as they flitted about, but that progression of grabbing shapes was another matter altogether. There was too much deliberation in it. Walter
Say that
scoffed.
again.
Yeah, Walter scoffed at the idea of danger. There can't be any sentence in the way we understand it any more, he explained, any more than there can be a brain in the Northern Lights. The thing is, we can attract them. We should be able to go on from there without too much trouble.
It's like pulling teeth while you're on fire. I'm telling you guys, the dice of fate has it in for us. This is 2 weeks in a row of it torturing us. We'll fix it.
Maybe Robert sticks to landing. I mean, we know he's a good writer.
He's a good writer, but man, you'd never know it from this story, would you? I shook my head. I've been doing some reading of my own. The old abbot tried some independent research. He didn't live 5 days. And there was a monk too. Oh, what if somebody dies what if they die in the story? Oh.
What if they're the poltergeists?
What if we're the poltergeists?
What if
Heck
Chad
yeah.
is poltergeists?
Oh, though you bolter canaries. He had himself locked in a haunted cell at night as an act of faith. Nice. I want to read that story. Let's read that story instead. He wore half an inch of his fingers off, scratching to get out. Whoa! They found him stiff in the morning. I think you're flapping a blit, Glenn, Bolter said. I'm ready as the next to admit the possibility of paranormal happenings, but in this case, we're not dealing with anything as complex as that. After all, we're getting the history of Frey at secondhand through a fog of ignorance and superstition. Any queer things can probably be attributed 1% to the canaries and 99% to auto-suggestion, self-hypnosis, call it what you will. This is an electromagnetic disturbance of some kind. The behavior of the tape recorder proves it. It's localized and has some damned interesting characteristics. For instance, the crawling up the stones. You can't rule out the possibility of a static effect there, can you? Can you, chat? Can you rule that out? If you saw a balloon roll up my arm and had no knowledge of electricity, you'd take me for a magician. He laughed. Oh, Ronnie, you know him. He gave that lecture at the club once, right? We remember old Ronnie. He was on the phone with the lab just before you came. I told him it was a new optical effect we were trying out. He offered me $100 on the spot for the lens we were using.
I gave you $100 for that, kid.
We arranged to go to Frey again during the coming week, and I had a touching faith in Bolter's ability to assess the situation. If I had less faith, then I'd have fewer gray hairs now. The matter stayed on my mind through the week, I suppose Aves Bolteri had taken a good hold of both of us.
This time, we only set up the recorder. Oh, good.
Do something! Do something!
Oh. They are doing
happen.
something.
Make
they set up the
happen.
recorder.
Make happen something! That's just
Ooh. Okay. This time we only set up the recorder. We ran some tests with the deck protected by its odd-looking cage. Then Baltar fixed the mic and a...
Good God! Who freaking cares?
Oh my God. The parabolic reflector on the tripod. Why he does these things, I can't say. But seems to have...
This is a form of torture! I feel like I'm being waterboarded.
We can get through this. Why does I watched Recording Gain and he moved the prep slowly, scanning a grass area. Come on. Just leap out or do something, Wilsums.
Tell us more about setting up your recorder.
Okay. He taken the trouble to calibrate the mic support so he knew exactly where to aim. This is exactly what happens on film sets, by the way. It's not all fun and games. Sometimes you gotta calibrate everything, man.
This is an instruction. This is like a manual. This is like a how-to film shooting for dummies.
But you better pay attention, man. I spent thousands just to learn this.
You could have just read this.
I know. And I got this for $12. Oh my God.
You spent $12 on this book?
Apparently.
P.T. Barnum was right.
We had no luck with the first sweep, and he went off and set up numbered posts at measured distances from the tripod. By sighting on these, he could get an even better range. He explained he was trying to pick up about 4 feet from the ground, the average of the apparent height of the canaries. He started to move the reflector bowl again. He said, I've been wondering whether we've been getting real or virtual images. This should answer that at least.
Whoa.
I was about to ask him how he could be sure the canaries emitted anything from when the gain meter twitched. Oh my God. Something's actually fucking happening. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear. I didn't mean to swear just now, guys.
I don't care.
I caught his arm and he looked down. The prab was pointing at the highest of the walls, just where we'd see most of the effects.
What's a prab? No, I don't even want to know. I don't care. No, keep going.
You
I don't care
want
what a prab is.
It does this. That's all I need to know. I put the cans on, but there was nothing to hear. The meter zeroed, and I reached up and caught hold of the prab hand handle, wobbling the bowl to get back into focus. We had the emission for half a minute before it faded. Baltar recited the prab on the base of the wall, and we picked up something else immediately. I shoved the earphones back and said, What is it, Alec? I can't hear anything. Baltar frowned, but he was trying to juggle the reflector and keep one eye on the recording meter. He said, Run tape, Glenn. 15 IPS. I think we shall need it. It can't be subsonic. If you can follow it with a bowl as small as this, must be a high frequency. There's a devil of an amplitude, though. Ouch! Look at that needle kick. No wonder our ears got screwed up.
Oh, you guys doing? I know we're literally losing Chris in the chat. Chris,
don't worry.
The dice.
Look,
the dice decides.
Oh,
we submit to the dice of fate.
Sex, drugs, Einstein, and else, people.
Let's read that instead. We've got to be getting close to the end. Woo, we're not. Okay. We could do it. We got this.
We're locked in, man. We're locked in.
We are locked in. We recorded for about 10 minutes. Then we ran out of responses. No, I shut down and Bolter locked the prab and got out the cigarettes. I was none too happy. I said, I suppose we've annoyed the things again. He looked back at the ruins, brown in the sunlight. There was nothing to see. Bolter laughed. I shouldn't concern yourself too much. There isn't anything to worry about. There was a sharp clang, and the tripod fell over on the grass. Something's happening! He moved faster than I'd ever seen him. I was sitting near the little knoll which we first placed the camera, and he flung himself flat beside me. He said, Get down, Glenn. What the? He shoved me in the chest. I got down anyways. Something is happening.
There's an action scene, guys.
He got pushed. Oh, Joe, you're here. Okay. Bring him up to speed, everybody.
Two film students are trying to capture poltergeists at a castle, and there's a thing called a woozum.
There's woozums and canaries. He shoved me in the chest. I got down anyways. He glared around. He said, Some bastards taking pot shots at us. What? He said, Look at that thing. If he hit the prab, I should have been really pleased. He pointed to the tripod, and I saw a bright mark where something had glanced off the mountains just beneath the panning head. Not the panning head. Below it on the wood was a long furrow. I stared incredulously. I said, well, if that shot came from straight above us. We both looked up. One of those stupid involuntary actions. The sky was empty, of course. Wait a minute. Are the poltergeists shooting at him?
Yes.
Is this a poltergeist sniper? It won't save this story, but that's awesome. So stupid. The two of it, the tension began to mount. Yeah, if you say so. After all, it was a queer situation. The two of us lying there, the deserted moors round us, the ruins, the bright car in the distance, and the invisible marksman, apparently Ariel.
Snipergeist.
It's a snipergeist, waiting for another chance. After a while, Bolter got up. He frowned at me and then walked away and stood looking around the horizon with hands on his hips. He then called. His voice had the faded quality we'd noticed on the first evening. He said, "Come on up, Glenn. You have a look of a knit down there. You have a bit of a knit down there. You look a bit of a knit down there.
Bit of knit,
You look
people.
a bit of a knit."
You look bit of a knit down there. Ooh, what an insult. I sat up carefully. And you'll look a bigger one if our sporting friend has another go. He laughed, throwing his head back as if I'd made a huge joke. He said, nobody shoots at people on the open moors these days, Glenn. This is the 20th century.
Oh, man.
I picked up the tripod and fingered the mark on the wood. I still had a nasty feeling that there was something at my back. Then what made this? I said. He shrugged. It must have been a solitary hailstone. And that was as far as he could commit himself.
In other words, Bolter's a friggin' idiot.
Oh, it's only just a weather balloon and some swamp gas, my friend.
It's one hailstone.
Oh, where did I leave off?
Sorry to derail. Only 49 more pages to go, everybody. We got this.
We packed up the gear soon afterwards. I, for one, had rather lost heart in the project. We drove back to the village and had a meal. Then, surprisingly, Balter decided to move south that night. I didn't argue with him. I'd seen enough of Frey for 1 week at least. We got back in the small hours, and I stayed overnight at Alex's place. By the time I got down next morning, he'd had breakfast and was already tinkering about in the workshop. He had a variable speed deck there. Variable speed deck.
Now we're going to hear about the variable speed deck.
And here's how you work it step by step. And it was on there that we first heard the sounds.
I was still eating when he came around and dragged me out to listen. He'd worked out the frequency of the emissions. They ranged from 15 to 20 kcs. He switched on and turned up the playback gain. The wall speaker began to pipe. It was a queer sound, undulating and quavery. It was like a choir of singers poking around after top C and not quite getting there. Boy, I really wish Virgil was here. Virgil, I wish you were here doing this part. The sound effects. Top C. Yet not human singers. It upset me more than the visual record had done. But Alex was alight with enthusiasm. He tried to talk me into going to Frey with him again. He had some things he would like to try out. I refused. My nerves were beginning to get ragged. I said, in any case, I'm tied up next weekend. I'm not getting shot at by ghosts. He laughed. Who said anything about the weekend? I'm going back tonight. I gave him the short rundown of my views and the proposition about the proposition. He tried to get me to change my mind, but he was talking to the Rock of Gibraltar. I left him shortly afterwards, still raving about his way out ideas. Apparently, he wanted to communicate with the Canaries. He managed that, of course, though not quite in the way he had thought. Listen, everybody. Keith Roberts is a good writer.
He is a fantastic writer. I've read many stories that are great. This is not one of them.
This is not one of them. This is a miss. Ugh.
It was midweek when I heard from him. I thought his voice sounded strained on the telephone. He was rather mysterious, just asked if I'd like to come round and see something remarkable. I said sure, whenever he liked. He said a curious thing before he rang off. Come when you're ready, Glenn. I don't think there's any risk. I put the phone down and stood looking at it. Risk? I didn't like the sound of that. I hate board games. What risk and why tonight? I shrugged. Walter was always devious and frequently incomprehensible. I reached for my jacket. I was standing by the door of my flat, looking around before I turned off the light when there was a crash of glass from the bathroom. I hurried and thinking a cat or something had got through the window. There was nothing. At first I could not account for the noise. Then I saw my shaving mirror was smashed. The fragments were scattered all over the place. None was larger than a pea. I picked one up and examined it, feeling at a loss. As I stood there, the door of the wall cupboard opened, and bottles and shaving brushes began to fly at my head. Whoa!
Hey.
Oh, 3D! Oh my god, something's actually happening.
Hey, I'm like this. I don't remember the last time I was this excited.
I backed out, slammed the door of the flat, and hurried to my car.
It was a bad night, cold and spitting with rain. I peered through the screen looking for Bolter's Drive. I swung up to the house and turned off the engine. In that second, there was a sharp ding, and the car rocked on its springs. I sat still, and any hope I might have had left me. That happened twice on the journey. Both times there had been a vehicle in front of me, and I had attributed it to a flung stone. I remembered the attack on the mic tripod at Frey. They got my number then, whatever they were. Something told me Bolter was faring no better. I touched the door handle, and it was yanked out from my hand as soon as some thing threw the car door open. I ran for the house, hunching my shoulders against the rain. Bolter let me in. He was smoking when he came to the door, and I noticed that he had not shaved. He wasted no time with the preliminaries. He said, "Dump your coat and come through, Glenn. This is worth seeing, but I don't know how long we've got." As I followed him down the hall, I saw a ridge appear in the carpet. It ran rapidly away from the end of the corridor. He opened the door of the lounge, and the directory flew from the phone tablet. He fielded it as it passed his head and slammed it back down. He said, "Circus tricks. Don't let him throw you." I followed him, and he closed the door after me. Instantly, a thunderous knocking began. I saw the door panels jump with the force of it. He yelled, "Oh, shut up, I'm talking." The noise subsided.
Listen here, you guys don't pay rent. I do. Shut up.
Oh, great. It was. I was excited there for a second, but turns out it's just Casper the Friendly Ghost.
I sat down before I fell. I said, "So we were attacked that day, weren't we?" He looked up from lacing the projector. Up.
Lacing the projector again.
Oh.
More projectors.
We know, we just had things happen.
Nope. Back to projectors.
No.
Boy, I hope they put the pram in the right spot, don't you? Get the
look,
Avo. We got to pram this properly. Get the
Avo.
Avo.
I'll go get the Avo. Only indirectly. Then I had just been indirectly attacked again. No, you were directly attacked. Ugh. He looked incredulous. You? Well, the car. I've got a damn great dent over the windscreen, and despite your well-known cynicism, my flat has been taken over by a poltergeist. As I see, you've got one here as well. He said, "It was only to be expected. There's no danger. You're better off here anyway. I'm insured."
Wow. Whoa. Really? You've got poltergeist insurance?
Jake, you came to my house and said, "There's a poltergeist at my place, man. I'm scared. I'm terrified. Can I stay here?" And my response was, "Don't worry. I got one too. I'm insured." I think you'd slap me.
I think I would. Whew. Wow. That's the best part of the story so far.
That
I'm
was
insured against poltergeists. Wow, I wondered what he was talking about. We are too. Then I saw he had the camera and the mic set up facing the tall windows. I said, Alec, what the hell are you playing at? He finished with the projector, came round and stubbed his cigarette. He lit another one and sat down. He said, no interruptions, Gil. You can ask questions later. I want to fill the background as quickly as I can. I went back to Frey last Sunday, as I said I would. The film was shot on Monday. I got the I bumped the camera. I got the results tonight. I shall have to get you to help me run them. Oh boy, I really hope we have a running film scene. I really hope
Do you want me? I'll read the next part then if it's a running film scene.
Okay, I can't do it. You do it.
As I said, I wanted to set up a system of communication. I changed my ideas about non-sentience, by the way, after our last trip. I reasoned it thus. The Canaries, I'll call them that for want of a better term, emit frequencies of up to 20,000 cycles.
Whoa.
Well, man, not sound as we understand it, but it can be rendered as such. That's enough for present purposes. Also, they seem to be attracted by any electromagnetic disturbance in that area. I decided to have a chat with them. How in hell? How in hell? Comparatively...
Whoa. Tim's here. Let's start over, everybody.
Okay, all right. Keith Roberts is an
beginning.
author who...
No.
Comparatively simple. I set up a signal generator. I shot 20 KCs at them with a Morse key.
Cool.
I stared at him. I was beginning to see the reason for all the upset. I said, "You prize bloody clown. You finished the pair of us."
What? He shook his head impatiently. I don't think so. As I was saying, I signaled to them. I sent some arithmetic progression first, 1, 2, 3, and so on, and then some geometric squares and cubes, another short series of numbers. Despite my shock, I was interested. How was he interested? How did you check results? He started the projector. Oh, it's the projector again. Oh, the projector's going again. I saw he had set up the datum board again, this time with a panel in which numbers could be shown. Thank God we got a datum board this time. He said,
man.
This was the thing before I signaled it all. As you can see, one of the things is in the field. The screen went blank, and then he shut down for a moment. He said, can you handle the recorder, Glenn? I should wheel it across the chair. Then you could see it from the screen. I did as I asked when I settled down with a deck at my elbow and said, okay, switch it on, will you? This is an edited transcript, of course. I slowed the emissions as I did the first set and re-recorded them. In the speaker, I heard his voice overlaid with what came to be known as fray distortion. It said, camera running, first series transmitted, additive progression to 1, 2.
I threw my journal across the room out of frustration that finally we had things that were happening. And it's back to film school.
And back to the stupid projector. Things were happening. He got shoved. We were getting shot at by ghosts.
There were things flying around, cats and dogs living together.
Just for a second. Oh. Wow.
The embryonic voices began to pipe and flutter. The projector started up, showing the visual he had taken at the same time. The slowed sound bore no direct relation to the picture, of course, but the film confirmed that the track had already suggested. The things were present in great numbers. There's... fuck, things are happening. The woosums are here.
I wish they were.
They seemed to be agitated, but were drifting rapidly up and down the low hummocks of stone. I left the recorder running, and Baltar switched the mech in and out to keep roughly in sync with the tracks. After each transmission from the generator, he started the recorder, changed the number on the datum board, and filmed a set period of 15 minutes in slow action.
I'm so happy he did that. I'm so happy he decided to do that. Because what if he didn't? What if he didn't reset the datum?
Then he would have
Oh.
had fast action. No, I demand more slow action.
Make it slower, Keith Roberts.
Come on, Roberts.
More
Go.
slower happen.
Oh.
Oh.
It became evident that the Canaries had been greatly excited by the signals. Their movements became quicker and quicker, and soon developed into that floating projection towards the source of their annoyance that we had seen before. This time, the movement was too fast for the camera. Baltar reached back and slowed the projector. We watched the jellyfish shapes jerk towards us, hover, and vanish. Baltar laughed. Ha 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 ha! Not very pretty at close quarters, are they? I shuddered and agreed.
He sat back. He said, by the time I reach the 9th test, that's coming up now. Can't wait. Stop a minute, will you? And I'll get back in sync. By the time I reach the 9th test, that's coming up now. Stop a minute, will you? And I'll get back in sync. By the time I got to that, which was the end of the series, things had really hotted up. He sped the projector again, got the number 9 on the screen, and nodded to me to start up the sound. He said, this was the cubic progression. Bit of a bore. Boy, that's an understatement. In case you hadn't worked it out, it goes 2,8,512. What the are we? Oh man, what are we reading? What? His voice echoed around him from the tape deck. 9th test, a cubic progression from 2, partially completed. I stopped at about 200 and then the 3rd figure. I had to, clearly, obviously. They knocked the generator about 50 feet. I took this in immediately afterwards. All right, take over.
All right.
Take over.
The projector showed a flashing whirl of dark movement. The corresponding sound was eerie. It was as if hundreds of the things were present, piping and fluting for all they were worth. There was another noise as well, one I hadn't heard before. It was much lower than the normal emission, sounding by comparison almost husky. It said, come over here, boys.
Let's just make up the rest of the story as we go. It's going to be better.
A chittery whirring sound with a gibbering quality to it that started my scalp prickling again. Baltar said, the Canaries, very cross indeed. The film record ended, and he switched the machine off and brought the room lights up to a glow. I shut down the playback and was glad enough to do so. There was a silence between us for a moment. I was still trying to digest what I had seen and heard. I said, that's it then, Alec. You stirred a hornet's nest this time. No mistake. It was them that knocked the mic down that day. They did it to the signal generator on Monday. My voice rose slightly. And better than that, they followed you home. And all you had to do was ring me, and they had me too. They've got the pair of us taped.
He nodded somberly. Something scratched at the door. I didn't feel like opening it. He said, sorry about all this, Glenn. They do appear to have extended their operations. I should have listened to you earlier on. I got out a cigarette. I felt I needed it. I feel like I need a cigarette right now.
Yeah,
and I don't smoke.
Roberts, why? You're crushing my heart. I love
the
you
middle
so
of the
much.
room was bright enough, but around the walls, the shadows seemed to crawl together, thickening, darkening. I stared at the evidence of 20th century know-how, the tape deck, the projector, the camera, and mic stand. I felt I was some sort of dream, but it was all true enough. I said hollowly, if men ever were haunted, we are. He was quiet for a space. Then he said, yeah, unfortunately, that's true. I was dazed. I said, well, what are you going to do, Alec? And furthermore, why the hell did you drag me over here or ring in the first place? It's your mess. You said on the phone that there was no danger. He said, yes, I know what I told you, Glenn. I still believe that. In a way, I have to. You must too. But what are you going to do? He got up and...
Chris, there's 2 more pages left.
We're almost there. Oh, I hope somebody dies. Whew. I know what I told you, Glenn. I still believe in a way I have to. You must too. But what are you going to do? He got up and bent over the tape deck. He spun the reels forward, then stopped and switched to playback. The speaker began to emit a steady, high-pitched note. He said, 4,000 cycles. At this speed, they won't react.
It's over 4,000 cycles.
Ooh,
I experienced a sinking feeling. I said, "Look, this isn't a suicide pact. What the hell?" "They're angry, Glenn," he said. "They resent disturbance. Maybe they don't like the idea of anyone having any real understanding of them. And there is just one hope, that they're not mad with us. And to my way of thinking, there's only one method of finding out. They've tracked something they resent to this room. I think it's the story. We must find the depth and direction of that resentment. I have no doubt they could kill us if they wished.
I hope so. You promise, Keith Roberts? You promise?
If they do, too bad. If they kill us, oh well. I don't think they will. If they spare us, well, we shall be able to sleep easy again. This is the only way. I reached out to grab his wrist, but it was too late. He had already taken the speed control up.
No!
The note rose, turned to a whisper, and vanished into supersonics.
Supersonics!
I tried to reach the recorder, and he pushed me away. I said, "You're bloody mad." I grappled with him and tripped.
Nice.
We both went sprawling. Then it happened.
Something's happening? Oh, the doors and the windows resounded to a series of cracking blows. Then the latch burst and the door crashed open. The windows, frames, and glass exploded inward in a shower of fragments. I saw the recorder jump in the air and poise impossibly on one corner, and as it hung there on the deck, dented in half a dozen places as from the blows of a huge, invisible beaks. I had just time to see the camera toppling and the bowl of Prab flying towards me, and then there was, please die, please die, please die, please die. A flash, and the electric fizzing and lights went out. I lay in the darkness with a crashing and snapping going on around me as a pack of gorillas were loose in the room, taking it apart. The air seemed thick, and the pressure waves, like those from explosions, pushed at my eardrums. I heard Bolter's voice saying faintly, "Don't move, don't try to stand, don't go for the door, don't get in the way." I did as I was told. I don't think I could have moved far anyways. I was paralyzed with fright.
The destruction seemed to go on for an hour, though it was probably over in 5 minutes. Then the noise began to die down. My eyes had got accustomed to the darkness, and I saw the curtains flow out over the ruined windows, jumping and flicking as a host of invisible somethings shouldered them aside. Silence fell, and the drapes stopped moving. Baltar stood up. I saw him silhouetted against the light from the windows. He said calmly, "Well, that's that. Somewhere I should have some fuse wire." Later, after we had cleared up the mess of glass and Durrell that had been a tape deck, a camera, and a microphone, they destroyed the equipment.
Thank God.
Oh, he condescends to explain why we were still alive. I had it more or less worked out after that incident with the Prab. But really, what was your first guess? Oh, the Woozums followed me home. What? Do you... Oh, okay.
We're almost there. Let's do it.
These things are sentient, and they're damned easily aggravated. But they've got their limitations. I suppose any intelligence must have, with the exception of the prime mover itself. For instance, they could have stopped operations a lot more easily by going for us that morning. We were standing there. We were easy meat. But somehow they couldn't accept our brand of radiation as a motivating agent. They simply flew at the thing they could detect. In that case, the mic. Later, the signal generator. Now, of course, they've cleared the lot. Pity about that. There was some good equipment there. But it was machines, Glenn. Machines every time. In all the centuries they lived, and nobody will ever tell their age, they've never come to terms with a human brain. Maybe they did at one time, and they've forgotten. I just don't know. I don't know if they understand progressions either, or if their reaction was simply to sonar emission. It's a pity.
I'd like to know more, but I don't fancy setting up the gear again, even if I could afford it.
Please
Next-
don't set up the gear
Next
again.
time, they might twig us. Bring it home, Jake.
I must say, that was one sentiment with which I could most heartily agree. Don't twig us. I feel twigged. I don't even know what that means. As far as I was concerned, that was the end of the matter. I've never gone back to Frey, and I don't intend to. It would be safe enough, of course, as long as I did nothing but sit and look, but I know what's there, you see. I just don't fancy the idea anymore. As far as I know, Bolter forgot the whole thing within a week. He likes to move on and try out new ideas. A short time ago, he heard about the startling experiments with laser light emissions that are being done in the States. But that is another episode for another anthology. And right now he's trying to think of a substitute for synthetic ruby so they could build a gun of his own. I'm all for it after what he played with at Frey Abbey. Death rays seem positively homely. Oh my gosh. Woo!
I'm just going to look at the other Keith Roberts story for a second.
Wow. Wow, that was something else.
Immediately, the other Keith Roberts story is so much better.
Is it?
Yeah.
Which page is that on there?
Oh,
John
my
Kingston,
God.
53.
Yeah.
At least there's something happening instantly. I said I would never use my power again. I won't. It was wrong and vile. Pff, yeah, we should have read that one.
Oh my God. Someone with psychic powers and apparently having issues with his girlfriend. That sounds
infinitely better.
Oh my God.
You guys, Keith Roberts is good.
He honestly is good.
But this was a train wreck.
Oh.
Whew.
I can sum up the story. It's
Are you guys okay in the chat?
two film students just get equipment, go to shoot at like a ruined abbey, and they catch poltergeists. But you don't need that level of detail.
He just got so stuck in the weeds.
Oh, because there are points where like he had some great description, when things were actually happening. Like,
but then it happened for a second, and then they're like, no, not the pram bowl.
Oh, like when everything's flying around in his bathroom attacking him. That was cool. When they're getting attacked at Alex's place, that was cool. Like even this like bits of the film where the woozums or canaries or whatever show up, they sound interesting. But then it's all technical detail.
Keith Roberts killed Goatman.
The Fury stuff. No, the Furies is great. It's about giant wasps that come from space and kill people. It is so cool.
And the action in the Furies is great.
Oh,
There's like an underlying. It's like pretty violent. Like they take heads off like wasps do.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, you like pets? Well, guess what? They're not safe.
Wow.
Yeah.
The Furies is great.
Read the Furies. Don't. Okay. I'm not going to judge based on this because I do collect them. That's a bad story. In fact, I definitely know the Night Watch one. You want to know what it's about? It's about a space probe sent up in the 60s, traveling through the universe as everything collapses into entropy around it and starts to get sentience. It is a great story.
It sounds better than this.
Oh,
The thing is, like, this could have been cool. Like the visual of that priest that went in there and like clawed his fingers down to nubs.
yeah.
To get that's awesome.
Yeah. That
But
level
no,
of
they
detail,
just fly
that's
around
the
breaking
Furies.
stuff.
That's the Furies, man. That level of detail is the Furies. If you like that, you're going to love the Furies. Believe us.
The tank scene. Do you remember the scene inside the tank?
Oh, it was so tense, man.
So
Okay.
claustrophobic. I'm not going to spoil it. It's
No.
awesome.
No. We're not going to spoil anything. But I will say this. Say a cataclysm happens, right? You're just minding your own business, and suddenly a cataclysm beyond any control happens that completely obliterates your way of life. And then the space wasps attack.
Well, they may or may not be
And
space wasps
they are, well, yeah. But those two incidents aren't related.
because they crawl out from under the earth.
Mm.
But the thread, and this is what I want to talk to you after we log off here, because there's a spoiler thing at the very end. Roberts purposefully leaves a dangling plot thread in the Furies, which I think is brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I got my copy in the hall. I have to grab it then afterwards. But
Man, this was just rough. Yeah, the Furies is awesome. I buy a copy every time I find one, but I rarely find one.
Yeah, I read another Keith Roberts story, and it's in one of these New Worlds called Manskara, and it's about like a future society where artists are like exiled to the edges of the UK, and they have to build these elaborate, massive, like postmodern art pieces just to entertain like the populace who pays to come and see them. And it is a nice read. It sets up a world. Like, you get involved with characters, and it's not that long. And it's so much better than what this was. That is infuriating.
Bad. It was so hard to get through. The thing is, that could have been something there. Like, it's not groundbreaking, right? Go to some haunted ruins and you catch a ghost. Like, that's not groundbreaking. But like, how do you jack that up?
The space probe getting sentience with Star Trek the motion picture. Yeah, it was.
That's true. Yeah.
That more happened in Star Trek the motion picture than in this story.
I like Star Trek the motion picture. Some
I
people
do
don't like
too.
that. Some people don't like it.
It's actually like one of my favorite Star Treks.
Yeah, because like it's boring. Yeah, but that's okay. Like, slow down for a minute.
It's trying to keep you in awe. Like, that's what Robert Wise is doing. I mean, he already did like, oh, the aliens here, let's shoot them with like the day the Earth stood still.
Yeah. The problem is, like, people often compare the motion picture to Wrath of Khan, and Wrath of Khan is just awesome action, and this is just
Ricardo Montalban's man boobs. Yeah, can't compete with that.
He's still got it.
Do you want a space probe, or do you want to see some titties?
Yeah. Oh, Kyle says it's his favorite. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, and the special effects are incredible. All those like matte paintings and model effects. Like, even for other movies, and well, the original like cast movies, like they still use some of those model effects for the Enterprise, and like 2 and 3, they look amazing.
Oh, especially like the I know it's called like spaceship porn, but there's so many of the shots that are just lingering on the spaceship and this beautiful sets. It's just, I love it. I want to watch it. I haven't seen it in years. You haven't seen Wrath of Khan? What are you doing? I bet you
obviously we need to have a watch along.
No, he's a Voyage Home guy, isn't he? You think Tim's a Voyage Home guy?
I think he loves whale music. Tim, do you listen to whale music at night to put you to sleep? Then you would love The Voyage Home, where whales are the main plot device. That and going in the 80s in general.
Saving the whales is the main plot device.
Can we just nuke the whales?
Can we just nuke that movie? You know, the most fun Star Trek not next generation, but original Star Trek movie.
What?
Well, probably The Undiscovered Country is probably like objectively the best, but The Final Frontier is so bad it's good. It's stupid, and I love it. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, Evergreen.
I've been saying that for years.
He's hanging off
It
of
is-
El Capitan.
Oh,
William Shatner.
I know. And then like Spock comes up on his rocket boots and he's like, "Evening, Jim."
Yeah.
You know, I'm trying to do human things right now. Like, fascinating.
If you want
You-
Spock,
You wish the fall to give you adrenaline.
S'mores. What does
yeah,
God
row,
need
row,
with the
row your
starship?
boat you down the stream.
Oh,
Nuclear vessels.
nuclear vessels. Star Trek is so good. Why are you guys watching this? You could have been watching Star Trek.
Yeah, they could have been watching Richard talk to Robert J. Sawyer, but instead they had
true. Richard's on
the most disappointing Keith Roberts story imaginable.
Sorry, Richard.
Instead. You could have been over at Vintage SF hearing about Robert J. Sawyer, author of The Golden Fleece. Yes, this is an autographed copy. Yes, he is
Nice.
Canadian. Yes, he is old, but who cares? I am old too. I approve.
No, we're not. No, we've already established we're the exact same age, and we're twins
Okay.
separated from birth.
Oh,
You can't
that's
say
right.
we're old.
We're not old. In fact, we are quite. All our parts still move, people.
They move.
We don't,
Some
we don't
parts don't
feel
move as well.
pain.
I'm
That's also
referring to my
true.
knees, and you're ED. Oh, that was in confidence. Sorry about that. right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see what sex, drugs, Einstein else has to say about this. Oh, where can I just open randomly? Oh my god!
Later, Kyle. What is
They're just.
Oh.
You know what? Maybe the universe is interconnected somehow.
Huh?
So I opened this book up randomly. Robert
What?
J. Sawyer is the Hugo in. Which way is this?
I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Robert Sawyer is a Hugo Nebula Award-winning science fiction.
So Robert, maybe it's a different Robert J. Sawyer.
With popular novels like The Golden Fleece, Calculating God, Hominids, The Terminal Experiment, Frame Shift, and Legal Alien. His list of words are subsequent, bonobo, teal, alternatively, doodad, oxymoron.
What are you saying?
homunculus.
It sounds like you're. Are you reading this again? Stop!
No, these are Robert J. Sawyer's words that I don't know. It's all random. I'm pulling out magic tricks. I don't know. Do you want to see what's probably a better anthology? This Time Untamed.
What's that?
Oh my god. It has Isaac
I'm gonna
Asimov.
make you big. Hold on a second. You're gonna get big here. Oh, that's not
yeah.
the right button.
Okay.
Oh man.
Now, I wasn't going to suggest this one because I read it and I wanted to be surprised. But this anthology, which is actually edited by Ivan Howard, it's uncredited. I had to actually look it up for that info. You have Asimov, Block, Bradbury, Simak, Wyndham, Sturgeon, DeCamp, Leiber, who cares? But anyways, all these stories I was entertained by. Every
They were
single
all
one of them.
good.
They were all good. In fact, my first time reading Sprout at Camp, and it was one of his comedy fantasies, and I read it like a serious story. And I had a blast reading this thing. There's like an old naked dude fighting with a sword, and his like wieners just flapping around, fighting off like giant like dudes in dresses pretending to be women.
Dude.
It was awesome.
Secret Fire Books is rock hard right now.
Oh, it made me want to read so much more. The Asimov book is about a killer car.
What?
Yeah, the Robert Bloch one, I remember being good. The Sturgeon one had like a giant spider woman that can grant your
Heck yeah.
wishes, but you can never go back to her party again after she grants you a wish. And it was weird, but fun. Yeah, yes. There was so much wedding tackle going on all over the story you wouldn't believe. In fact, the two people in it, how they get away from an invading army that's trying to capture them, they pole vault over them
With
onto
poles.
horses.
Dude.
It was so much fun.
I would
should
love
have
that.
chose this.
I love I've only read one Clark Ashton Smith short story, and I loved it.
I do like Clark Ashton Smith. I got the Penguin edition up above me, actually. Yeah.
I have one. I don't know where it's over there, but yeah, I like him as well. They should. That's a good idea, Joe. Maybe we'll do that. Guarantee a good story. Or
Just all Clark Ashton Smith. But yeah, you're going to land on the one that's like boring.
No,
That it'll be like all the rest are great, and we get the boring one.
oh, don't say that. We've read
Okay.
good stories here before. It's
Big,
It's
oh
been
yeah,
a-
yeah.
it's been a while.
You had it can't happen here. No, that's not it. It's Good Life.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that was beautiful little story. That was a while
That
ago.
was great.
Yeah.
Maybe it's because Chris wasn't on this
Yeah.
episode.
Think he's bad luck?
Maybe. Was he on last week?
No, but he's always hiding in the chat.
Maybe
spreading his bad luck.
maybe he has to actually be visible in order to have good luck.
Think so?
To sweep into a better recommendation. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. Niftaline. Found it for $4.
What? Look at that. Oh, I'm so jealous. I've been looking everywhere for that.
And I was trying to find Shia's like sequel to The Color Out of Space when I went to like this big book fair. And so, I just see like, oh, Shia, okay. Niftaline, never heard of it. But you know what? Michael Whelan cover, I'll pick it up for $4. Look at that. Isn't that awesome?
I've been looking everywhere for a copy of that. And the cheapest I can find on eBay is like at $80 for one that looks like it's been left out in a thunderstorm.
I know. Well, if I come across a copy, I'll send one to you.
Nice.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
What else do I have just off camera? Oh, I don't know. Lester Del Rey. Could
I've
this
got
be
that.
more exciting? Ooh,
Probably.
Mysterious
Hold on,
Planet.
I'm gonna make you big. Look at that. That's the
Yeah.
one with the
Oh.
the penis, the giant.
Yeah, a nice ice phallic object.
Yeah, the
Ooh.
ice penis. Yep.
Yeah, that's probably amazing. Star Virus. I just read this, and guess what? Bit of a spoiler. My first proper review will be Star Virus.
Yes. Coming Sunday.
No, it's gonna be the one after that. The video coming Sunday is not Star Virus.
Coming 2027.
Yes, coming 2027, along with Mask of Chaos by John Jakes.
Ah, I have a couple viewers who comment all the time trying to get me to do a double, do those doubles. And
Yeah,
I'm like, it's so hard. It's so much work it's a great idea to do a double off, read one, read the other, but it's so much work to do one review. You know what I mean?
Oh no! Here's what you should do.
Oh no, not that one.
Get one of our wonderful booktuber friends. Hey, I read one, you read the other side.
Oh,
We'll do reviews, and then we'll live stream a talk about it. An idea.
That is a good idea. That's
Space
a really good
penis.
idea.
Yeah,
Space.
probably that wasn't Larry Niven.
Well, do you want to see what I just got in the mail today?
Ooh, what you get?
I made that video, and I'll this is what I'm reading next after the review coming Friday. Somebody just did on my video where I did like the So Bad It's Good books. Somebody commented this one here and says this is the stupidest, most fun thing they've ever read. Doom of Three Planets by Robert Pohl.
Oh, I've seen
He
that
says,
cover.
Have
Yeah.
you? Because this is, I think it's the only thing Pohl has read ever wrote. He said it is so bafflingly stupid, but it's so fun. So I'm reading this next. Look at that guy. Look at that guy holding the planets. We got
Oh
the
my
naked
god!
dude.
No, okay. On my no, everything's just out of reach, right? It's all over here. Look at this. Norman Spinrad's
Hey,
Agent of
wait a-
Chaos with the exact same cover art.
What the? Hey,
I knew
oh,
I
that's
seen
hilarious. I'm putting this in my review of it.
this. This is what is this? That's the Belmont edition.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mine is a Manor Books.
Oh, I think Manor might be the plagiarist.
Yeah, probably.
Mm.
Oh, Richard and Chris already did that doubles off.
Oh, they did one?
Yeah, but now it's time for some real booktubers to do it.
You know,
Right?
the really manly men with deep
Yeah.
voices.
Not you and Richard. Who liminal spaces, vintage? What even are those channels? Who knows?
That's true. In fact, the real men listen and watch Pulp Mortem all the time.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
With their shirts off.
Oh, in fact, we've
Flexing.
seen Jake with his shirt off. Oh,
So
look at
many
those!
times.
Look at those moves. Those moobity moves.
Oh,
Stupidest idea ever. I'm in. Yeah, of course.
Hey, Andrea's here. Andrea, did
Oh.
you just show up? Did you miss the episode? If not,
Did
for sure rewind it. This is the best story.
oh
The best story I've ever read. Like, I moved.
I was laughing from the pain.
No,
You were
no, no, go back.
laughing
Stop. We're
from
trying
the
to trick
pain.
Andrea.
Oh,
Stop.
right. I was laughing from how much fun we had.
God, he's the worst actor ever. Dang it. Oh, she's been here since the beginning. All right, so you know.
Oh, you were lurking?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, it was really stupid. Dang it. Keith Roberts is good. But hey, maybe
So
this
good.
will somehow bring.
Do you have Molly Zero? I got Molly Zero.
No, I've been looking for it.
Oh, wait a minute. I have. Yes. Oh, if you can only see what I'm reaching for over here. Well, I got. Okay, so this is Robert Silverberg's Tri-X. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, I will get you banned off YouTube there. Okay.
Go ahead.
But anyways, okay. Well, boobies. Okay, a lot more than boobies on there too. The shorter version of Molly Zero is in this anthology.
Oh,
yeah. So Tri-X. There we go.
Tri-X.
Along with Jack Vance and James Gunn. Maybe I should have chosen the Orbit book.
Maybe.
Yeah. Go out there, collects Orbit. Jake and I collect Orbit.
We've got so many Orbits.
Not Orbit 1, though. A different Orbit 1, but not that Orbit 1.
Oh, not the Mel J. Orbit 1, no. I do have Orbit number 1, but I also have the book Orbit 1 by Lionel Fanthorpe.
Fanthorpe.
Who is still alive, and I do expect him to come to my... I would not be surprised if someday he's at my door.
Shows up at your place.
Like, hey, and just starts wringing my neck.
I come to claim your kneecaps, boy.
Oh, no. How did you get here?
With me is all the other authors who said you don't like our work.
I've never given a bad review ever.
There have always been positive reviews. So many Orbits. Orbits Unlimited. I think that's something too.
Mm-hmm. I got Orbits Unlimited. Yep. Oh boy. I feel like I was running for a long. Like I'm actually sweating.
I was crying so much at one point. I went through all the emotions, man, reading that story. But they were mainly painful emotions. But yeah, I had a blast at points reading it, just with the voices we're doing. Then how absurd it was getting with just the level of technical jargon.
Yeah.
I prefer Eclipse.
Oh,
you need Orbit 13? I got Orbit 13. Ooh.
Oh, I got that one too.
Yeah.
We should have read Orbit 13.
I know, right?
Is there an expensive one?
Maybe the best of, or maybe like one of the later ones. How many did Knight do? Like 25?
Yeah, there's a lot of them, yeah.
Or Trident. I don't know what Trident is.
There's a lot more of the new writings. There's a ton of them.
Oh my god. But, hang on.
There he goes. Oh, thank God he's wearing pants. Am I right? Still would have been better than this, what we just read.
I mean, there are a ton, and covers can be like, "Oh, this photo montage" or "psychedelic '60s."
Oh, I love that one. I got that one.
Here's the Man Scarred by Keith Roberts. That's really good, and trust me, it's really good. And then they get crazy,
Yes.
and then they get spacey,
I like that guy.
and then they get sexy.
I have that one too. I love that cover.
And then
that's not. I was kind of hoping you wouldn't pick that one because that is actually that's not an artistic rendering. That's a picture of a naked woman.
Oh my God, the jubblies are real.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Look,
Oh.
that is a legitimate naked woman that they just changed the color on.
Can you guys stop gaslighting us? No, no. Listen, we are not gaslighting.
No,
But
Keith Roberts is awesome.
Then Kenneth Balmer takes over, and the covers get all like Chris Fosse. Like these are great to collect, man. We just had a bad experience. One bad experience shouldn't ruin everything for people.
Yeah, definitely read. Who did a review of the Chalk Giants? I'm trying to think. Somebody was talking about the Chalk Giants.
Richard did.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah. Oh my God, Chalk Giants.
There he goes again.
Yeah, sorry, people. Is it up here? No. Is it over here? No. I don't keep things in alphabetical order. I just know where everything is.
He does not know where everything is. Guaranteed.
You know those uncles who just like, don't touch anything on my desk. I have it in certain places so I remember. That's me. Yeah, but look at that.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Wouldn't you rather be reading this than whatever the hell we just read?
Yeah, that's awesome.
Oh, After the Apocalypse. And this, I read about a few pages to see what it was like a year ago. It starts really well. Dewey Decimal Game. Don't you know the Dewey Decimal System? Yeah.
Yep, that was incredible.
Yeah, let's just hold this up to forget all about that story. Ooh.
Panther does covers right.
Oh God, yeah. I love Panther.
I hardly ever find him over here.
Thanks, Chris. Well, you're my spirit animal too. I mean, we should both read Sex, Drugs, Einstein, and Elves.
I hear a buddy. I hear a buddy.
More. I don't even know what this is. Oh,
I'm doing fine. I got like this much left. I'm doing good.
I haven't even touched my shit yet. Hang on.
Drinking his poutine. Oh gosh.
Oh,
Brett, your books aren't in order either. Oh, that drives me crazy. Like, how do you guys do that? Like, making them alphabetized is a major pain. It is a major pain. But like, how else? Well, there's no way I'll find my books.
Well, I keep mine at least in like series order or like I group author like titles together, but like otherwise it's just like, hey, can I make it fit on the shelf?
What?
Yeah.
This is madness.
Yeah, come on. Critique. Just critique away. Here, I'll even like get no one wants to look at me anyways, so
well, I am happy that like your books are no
there
longer
we
in a
go.
giant stack that's gonna kill you.
Oh,
Look at that.
I'm happy too. My cats aren't. They really liked the pile of books. Oh, wait a minute.
Chris's are in a very serious order.
Maybe a pet can save us.
My books are personal chaos, but as you go.
No, the cats don't want to come in the room apparently. Oh well.
Yeah. Cats.
I know.
I'll show you mine. Oh, mine go all the way around the room. Ah!
Oh wow.
Look over there. There's even more.
Oh.
Oh.
I keep the hardcovers in the other room.
I have some hardcovers in here. Some in the other room. There.
Kitties. I'm trying, man. I'm trying. We're floundering, and I want to make sure we have like something cute to look at. Unless you want to hear about like sprockets and film stock again.
Oof. Mine are alphabetized, except for I have like big series. Like I have a bunch of the like the Avenger or like Doc Savage or like the I think I have the Perry Roden ones. Oh, I don't have Perry Roden. I have the other guy, Cap Kennedy, Gregory Kern. Those are in you love the shuffle. Literally as much as I could cram in here. There is no room left. But there's nothing on my floor. So that's
Does anyone want like 8 stacks of like short boxes full of comics, by the way? I can put another bookshelf there. Come on. Mystery box. Mystery box. Ooh.
No, don't do it, everybody. We were talking about it before the stream. It's all Green Lantern crap. He's a DC boy.
It's all 90s Green Lantern too. What the hell?
90s Green Lantern.
Well, some of it.
I have a shelf takeaway on the channel. Oh, nice. I have here these little inserts. Levi made me these. The Outlaw Levi Wallace. Let me show you.
Oh.
They're just little. Look at that.
Oh, cool.
Just got a little lip and it has the bum cider horse on it, which is hilarious.
Oh.
Yeah, Levi made. They just slide under there so I could display some books, which is pretty cool.
Well,
what a sweet little fella.
Very. And hey, at least you got your animal mascot then.
Yeah.
you know, could someone make Jake like a bum cider plushie?
That's a good idea. I'd buy it. I don't think I'd buy it. I'm not a plushie guy.
Well, you don't have to buy it. Just give someone give it to Jake.
But I don't want it.
Someone
Are
just.
you a plushie guy? How many plushies do you have?
How many body pillows do I have? That's the question. oh, I'm not showing you this side of the room at all. No.
Oh, a body pillow haul.
Oh
my! That's how you rebrand your channel.
Oh, when are we starting the BookTuber body pillow collection? Just anime versions of BookTubers just spread like this. Oh. I collect Lovecraft. Oh, I got a Cthulhu too.
I didn't.
Okay.
Oh no! My kid knits animals. No, don't do it.
Oh, what's happening?
Don't do it. Don't make her do it. We don't want it.
Here's the question.
You'd actually sell it, Chris.
The good question is, how many things are just going to be given to you at Pulp Fest? That's what I want to know. How many cool things? How many creepy things?
Everybody's pretty cool. Last year, people gave me some books. They brought some books. That was really sweet, but nothing creepy or weird. This year, who the heck knows? I think there's gonna be a lot of people this year.
I'm not one of them though, but I've said money this year,
which is stupid. You don't need money. You come crash with Chris and I. You can sleep in Chris's bed with him.
I can just metastasize like a woozle or whatever the fuck they were called. Yeah. just point a camera at a wall and I'll just shimmer like this, right? Yeah. I've never been to Pittsburgh. I'm sure there's a lot of shimmering woozle things going on there.
I would buy a Secret Fire Books plushie.
Let's read books.
Yeah, more books are always good.
Very, very. In fact, let's look at some more books and just comment on them. Yeah.
Let's look at books. Yes.
Okay.
Hold on.
One thing that I am not. I'm not a fantasy guy. And I want to get over that. Because I have this huge fantasy hesitation. I buy some of these older fantasy books and I just look at them like I could read that,
Well, don't start with Fletcher Pratt. Let me just tell
Or
you
I
that.
could read The Humanoids by Jack
Ooh,
Williamson.
Nice.
Or I could read Lonesome Dove.
Put that away.
Just like everyone else in the world right now, apparently. I could read Naked Dude.
Is that show that again? Shores of Space. I have that. Who's that by?
Oh, that's Richard Matheson.
yeah. Mhm.
I could. I recommended this one too, and it might have been a lot more entertaining.
Oh, I don't think I have that one. Let me see that cover.
Let's see, David Gerald.
Boy, that looks great.
Yeah, I'm just showing a lot of naked people lately. Oh, hang on.
That's what science fiction is.
How about a giant ant? That's science fiction to me, man.
Oh, I got that one. Yes. I have a different cover.
We could have read this. Let's see. Does it promise? Does it promise? There's a story called The Large Ant. It promises.
So wait. That's the short story collection?
Of one author. Yeah, Howard Fast.
Or
The
so
guy
an actual that's a collection, not an anthology.
The guy who wrote Spartacus, apparently. Did some science fiction.
You can always start with the gore. You'd probably like the gore books.
Here's an anthology. Then all the short stories that Twilight Zone episodes are based on in one book.
Oh, that's really clever.
Yeah,
I like that.
So yeah, we got A Good Life there. I seen The Body Electric. Yeah, we got To Serve Man. And Currents at Owl Creek Bridge. The Howling Man. I really love the Howling Man episode of Twilight Zone.
Which one was that? Remind me.
That's the guy post World War I who goes to like a monastery somewhere in Eastern Europe, and the monks are like, "Yeah, you can stay tonight. Just don't listen to the guy we have locked up because that's the devil."
Oh, I've never seen that one. I haven't seen that one.
Come on, no spoilers, son.
Ooh.
But yeah, it's a Charles Beaumont short story. In fact, I have this idea of like reading the short stories and looking at the episode.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, but I have a lot of ideas. I won't say them because people will just steal them.
Where'd you get that Twilight Zone collection? Force Feedback Classic Gamer asks.
I got this at Value Village in Canada, which is a thrift store chain, and it cost me $2.
Yeah. Instead of Lonesome Dove, read Dead Man's Walk, which is shorter and will get you prepared.
You're not my dad. I do what I want.
Yeah, shut up, Virgil.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to my room. I can't. I'm in my room though. I can't go anywhere.
You did. You gave me that Charles Beaumont collection. Oh, maybe we should read that. Have you read any Charles Beaumont?
Yes, I have read some Charles Beaumont.
You
I read
did,
the one
because we were talking about it. We were talking about it earlier. It's the really good one. The really good Rollin' Shorties. Were we talking about before the stream or during the stream? I can't remember.
I don't know anymore, man.
It was the one that we were like, that story is actually beautiful.
I don't even know where I am anymore.
I don't know where you are.
Yeah. What's a Romanian fairy tale?
I think all fairy tales are Romanian, though.
No.
I don't think Romania is a real place, if I'm being honest.
It's made up.
It is the fairy tale land.
Yeah.
That's where Lord Dunsany imagined Romania.
Yeah, I got the Beaumont Penguin Classics Edition. I got
me too, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I got the Subterranean Press Beaumont collection too.
Ooh.
Oh, but that's in the other room though.
Yeah. Mark Glockenstick gave me that the Penguin Classics collection. It was awesome. Dang, it's driving me crazy. It's about the guy who thought he turned invisible. We were just talking about how beautiful the story was. We were just talking. What?
Was that me?
Yeah. We were talking about the Charles Beaumont from the Rollin' Shorties. Like they've all been really bad, and you mentioned one that was good.
No. Oh no. Well, no, that's Jerome Bixby.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, who wrote A Good Life. I was like, I thought you were gaslighting me.
I don't gaslight.
I was like, did we talk about Charles Beaumont?
Maybe we didn't. Charles Beaumont's really good.
Oh, Tim.
Try Elric of Malnibone.
This whole shelf, beginning to end, apart from Hyperion down there, that's all Moorcock. I love Moorcock. He's
Clip
good.
that.
I love the author known as Michael Moorcock.
Hey, thanks for getting me demonetized here, you jerk.
M-O-R.
First wild suggestion, which I never see talked about, and one of my favorites, The Prisoner in the Skull by Charles Dye. I've never heard of that.
I don't know that one.
I'm writing that down. That sounds awesome.
I'll do what I usually do, which is look at technology and add things to an eBay cart that I could never afford.
Charles Dye. What do you like about it? YWKLS? Charles Dye. Prisoner in the Skull sounds cool. That sounds metal as heck.
Oh, that cover looks cool.
Is it a full novel or a short story?
Look at that.
Oh, heck yeah.
Conrad had no memory, which made it extra difficult to find the person that was impersonating the man he thought he was.
Oh. We got me started with fancy. Stab flames.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have this idea in order to get like over my fantasy hesitation by starting a series called I Hate Fantasy.
That's a great idea.
And I'm going to trademark that name right now.
Do it. That's a great idea for a series.
Yeah. I Hate Fantasy, The Last Unicorn.
Hey, you watch your mouth around there, Last Unicorn.
Oh God, I love that movie so much.
I do too.
And the weird thing is, like, some of my favorite movies are like the dark fantasy films of the 80s.
Yeah.
It's just like when I think about reading like a fantasy book, I'd rather jump off a roof.
Well, the thing is, like, I only read fantasy during February, and I love it. I look forward to it.
I look forward to like
it's so fun.
I look forward to the picks, and I get to choose what might seem the worst.
I had a feeling you were responsible for 12 Fair Kingdoms. But you have any dig?
Do you mean some P?
Just answer the question as stated. Answer the question as stated.
I need an adult.
I think it was Jay. I think it was Vanishing American. I think that's it. The one where he's at the lion on a lion statue at the end.
Oh,
beautiful.
Hung
story.
out with Peter S. Beagle. Really?
Hey, don't jump ahead. Hold on. Don't jump ahead with the chat.
Oh, but the chat's still only in the corner here. Someone has to talk to them.
Oh, that's really cool. I didn't know that.
Oh, hang on.
He doesn't like being the unicorn guy. I've read other things.
Yeah, I got this like
I have that.
anthology of or omnibus, I guess, of 4 of his books altogether. And I bought that for $1, so that's not a bad deal. Elric of Manabone.
Yes. Yeah, people are liking the fantasy.
Oh, okay, I will do that then.
What don't you like about fantasy? Exactly.
I think Richard came out with a video where he's a lot more like analytical about why he doesn't like it. And I kind of feel similar to that, but in a little bit in some different ways where, it's not something that could happen. It's something I wish could happen, but it's not something that could happen. So sometimes I think maybe it was the overpopulation of all these fantasy books coming out in the 90s, and some friend, my mom would read a lot of them. Nothing against that, but
that's why. That's
no, it is not.
I am psychoanalyzing this right now. That's why you hate it.
Freud
I read no chick
happening
fantasy.
My mom read fantasy, and I hate it. No, I would never say that. No, but I had friends who read a lot, and they just all seemed. It was all like Terry Brooks, maybe all the all that stuff. And they just all looked terrible to me. I'd rather be reading like Asimov at the time, Delaney, even some Bob Shaw, and I don't know. I just seem to get over this fantasy hesitation, man. And that's why I will definitely be doing I hate fantasy. Change my mind or something. I don't know. I hate fantasy.
That's a good point, Goblin. Fantasy and magic aren't any worse than 50s SF and atomics. That's very true. Early science fiction, like Golden Age science fiction, is straight up fantasy.
Oh, but giant ants. Yeah, because maybe giant ants could happen.
Well, not that. Going to Venus, going to Mars, and all of a sudden it's this swashbuckling, sword and planet. It's like,
yeah. Well, in planetary romance, yeah. Yep, giant ants.
Joe says try Wizard of Earthsea by Ursula K. Le Guin. Do you have that?
Yeah, I got that big ass omnibus giant thing in the other room.
90s stuff drew Virgil away from fantasy.
How do you know that, Tim? How do you know?
Hold on. Where is Tim's comment? Where's Tim? Oh, wait, here it is.
It's literally under the last comment.
Got it. Oh.
Asimov can be boring. I will agree with Chris. He can be boring. In retrospect, he's better than Clarke, though, at being more entertaining.
Really? Arthur C. Clarke?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't think I've read anything from either of them. Maybe a short story or two. I don't think I have.
I do like The Sentinel by Arthur C. Clarke as a short story, or maybe this is because I like 2001: A Space Odyssey. But I mean, The Caves of Steel by Asimov. I love that book. I read that book like more often than any other book when I was like a young teen.
Asimov is not boring, says Charlie.
Take it back.
Take it back.
I just finished reading iRobot, and that does not hold up, man.
Why read it when you can watch the
Will Smith
Smith movie?
Why can't I just watch Will Smith slap around some robots saying, keep my author's name out of your mouth?
Remember when Will Smith was cool?
Yeah. Remember when everything was cool?
Some things are still cool. I don't like this fatalist attitude you have right now, Keith.
I have to be the opposite of you, man. We're too similar. You can be I can be more pessimistic than you any day of the week.
Try me.
Oh, man. I sure hope the other story you have next week is good.
Is it good? I'm going to find out what I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Bandersnatch. Look for a Bandersnatch review coming out Friday.
Oh, that looks cool.
Don't rush out and buy it, everybody.
On a scale of 1, say Keith Roberts talking about. Okay, it depends on what you read. Like some early Asimov, like Nightfall is amazing. Nightfall is a fantastic short story that holds up in repeated readings. I've read that like 5 times, and it's good every single time. All the stories in iRobot are dull as dishwasher.
Ooh, I've been wanting to read Ando Binder ever since Jimmy from News from the Gelding. He reviewed Night of the Saucers, and his review of that is, watch that if you haven't, everybody. News from the Gelding. He reviews Night of the Saucers by Ando Binder, and I'm like, after he did it, I'm like, I have to read that author. Like, the main character knows like karate and kung fu, and it sounds so over the top and so stupid that I'm like, oh, that's perfect. I have to read that.
I've read it. The volume's in the hall, so I can't get it right now. But it's in volume 1 of this series from Daw, Asimov Presents the Great SF. That story's in there. It was a lot of fun to read. Now that I pick this up, I almost went with choosing this one for our buddy read.
Do I have that?
You might. And there's some good stuff in it. There's only two reasons, actually. I decided not to go with this. The first being there's a Ross Rockland story
Oh no, no Ross Rockland. No.
The second reason, there's a second Ross Rockland story, and it's Quietus.
Oh no.
You could have read Quietus twice.
There's no way. Ross Rockland was so... Rob, are you still in the chat? Was Ross Rockland worse than this story?
Yes.
I don't remember the Quietus. I don't remember that story at all. Like, I'm literally blocking that out. I don't what happened during it? Do you remember?
That was the
bird. I
bird
do remember.
and the aliens and the
Yes.
the longing feelings.
No, Jay, no. It has
At the rare moments when this was good, was so much better than anything that Ross Rockland story.
There he is. Ross goes, no.
I've never read the Valentine books. Yeah, I have them by me here.
Yeah, Ando Binder is two guys. I can't auto shoot.
It's E and O.
It's auto something. Shoot, I have to look that up. Yeah, because it is two guys. Correct. Foundation was a great read. Pretty short novel and might change your mind about Asimov. Okay.
I do like Foundation. In fact, the first science fiction novel I ever was given as a gift way back in elementary school was like that Bantam 90s cover of Foundation. I still have it. It's up there.
I have a hardcover of all the Foundations. And so maybe that's why I haven't read it, because it's fat. I was like, I don't want to read a fat book.
Just read it without like the fatness. You know, as regular books. I don't know where I'm going with that.
Are you having a stroke right now?
No, I'm trying to read about Yando Bender, Earl Andrew Bender, and his brother Otto Bender.
That's right, Otto. Yeah,
but you know, get like single editions of all three books, and you don't have to worry about like a giant fat book.
Well, I don't mind reading fat books. I just don't have a whole lot of time. I have not. Maybe I've read a short story or two, but I haven't read anything from Silverberg. People seem to be seem to be on the fence about him. They're like, people either love his stuff or they're like, that's the worst thing I've ever read in my entire life.
I love Silverberg, man. I absolutely love him. Like when I got back into reading vintage science fiction, the first book I read and it just looked cool was The World Inside by Silverberg, and
I have
that led to buying all this stuff behind me.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Back in like 2017, I was just like, yeah, I'll go to the bookstores and just pick up crap. That's what I still say.
Okay, thanks, Pip. I got that written down. Like I've never heard. Maybe I have a book or two by Palmer, but not.
I don't think I have anything by Palmer.
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, you know when Apple announced they're making like a Foundation TV series, my first thought was, really? Because they're all ideas. There's not a whole lot of action in those books. I still love them, but yeah. So what do? They make their own fake action to put in them.
City, that's about talking dogs, right?
Talking dogs, and there's a Roomba that like cleans people's lawns, and then the city catches on fire while they argue about municipal politics. That's the first story.
That was a good review. You should make review videos, Keith from Tau Zero SF.
The former artist known as Tau Zero SF, if you will. I only go by a strange squiggle that Chris sent me in an astral projection dream.
Nice. Do you have those too?
Maybe
I have astral projection dreams, but I only go to like Quick Trip and like gas stations. It's really strange. Like,
I just want to get those gas station pills, man. But I don't want to pay money.
I gotta get the rhinos.
But if I put my astral projection fist in the machine, then I can pull out all the rhinos.
I don't know what that means, but it feels weird in here right now.
You liked Waystation. I liked Waystation too. Yeah.
The TV series looks awful.
It does.
The World Inside when I was 12. Oh, that face. Is that
Well,
Is
that's okay.
Is that explaining some things about Rob?
Maybe that's okay. When I was 12, I watched Clockwork Orange for the first time. So
Oof, at 12?
Yeah. It was awesome.
Oh. Threshold. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
Okay.
City gets really wild.
Does the Roomba come back?
Yeah, I've said I think you've seen the pattern in some books you have reviewed. Spaceship crashes, 3 men, 1 woman, fighting urges. It's ironic that you say that because I just DNF'd a
film equipment.
Yeah, I had started a book and where did I just put that? Oh, here it is. I'm switching over to this one because I'm DNFing the book I started. The book I started is called The Split Orbit, or the other is like the last 14 or something, final 14. Some unknown from some unknown author who basically just wrote one book, and it's so dumb. It's literally that exact premise. It's like there's 4 women and 9 men left. What are they gonna do? And it's like they're gonna fight over who gets the women, of course. It's really stupid. So I stopped reading it.
I don't know. I probably just play Pogs myself.
Pogs.
Yeah.
Bet you still have your Pogs, don't you?
Probably my mom's house somewhere.
I had a lot of old stuff.
The World Inside. Oh my god. Yeah, don't read The World Inside when you're that young, man. It's great, but don't read it when you're 12.
I have Monument, and I have a few from Lloyd Biggle Jr., and I've been wanting to read him because his stuff the covers are awesome. But have you read any Lloyd Biggle Jr.?
No, but I have like 2 books by him. I got one in the next room, but I got one here.
Show us.
Yeah. So I got The Fury Out of Time, science fiction thriller. Hopefully cool. Hopefully
cool.
it says UFO, you can't go wrong. It cost me $5, so hopefully
$5.
Well, $5 Canadian dollars, so dollar 10.
It was not space. Oh, nice. Star Rider's good. That's a fun read. That is what I'm hearing more and more about Doris Pasurcia, because since I've talked about her so much, is she's just like so throw everything at the wall imagination. Just like she's like, I don't care what anybody else thinks. I'm writing I don't care how it sounds. I'm writing the silliest imaginative thing I can, and it's fun. Like, go ahead.
Do you have her Kurt Shelby books?
No, but those are worth a lot. Her horror, it's her pseudonym in her horror stories.
They are? I got them right there.
Yeah, they're hard to find.
Really?
I mean, maybe not. Maybe I'm lying. Maybe I made that up. It's possible.
You're bullshitting me, because I bought one for $5. I bought this for like $2.
Yeah, they're DAW, but they're horror, right?
Yeah, I mean, there's iZombie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Doris Pasurcia, Kurt Selby. She wrote us 2 of them.
All right. That cost
You got the other one too?
Yeah, I got Blood County.
Country. Yeah. Look how cool that is.
Yeah.
Oh, that cover's so cool.
Yeah, that was only $5. Really? I just thought these were. I knew it was Pasurcia, but I thought they were just like, I need to pay my bills.
Look at Chris is like, those are rare. Yep.
Really?
Yeah, they are. Mm-hmm. I have not found them anywhere.
I'll have to keep an eye out for you again.
Lloyd Biggle Jr. does have a DAW. Let me see if I have it here.
Chris is by himself.
Here, entertain the troops while I'm looking.
I don't think it's working. Oh god,
that was the worst. That's the worst you've ever done. The Metallic Muse by
Lloyd Biggle cool.
Jr. The robot playing a violin. How cool is that?
I love that. That's great.
Yeah.
Hey, Brian.
Yeah.
He has
Oh
a
my
back.
gosh.
It,
Still got all my hair back there. It's not going anywhere yet.
don't distract them again.
This is quality entertainment here. I bet Richard's like,
Oh.
really? Vintage SF is doing a live stream right now. And they're like, really? You're all 39 of you here watching this crap while he's actually putting something on of quality.
Chris, if you think I'm a good whisper, you should hear me singing, man. I did pick up my first laser book, though. I don't know anything about this one.
It's probably
Cost-
crap.
But probably. It cost me $1.
I don't know if I could say this.
Yeah.
Can I say this?
Okay.
I made that laser book video a while ago. Brian's your start over. I did a deep dive on laser books. The first laser book was by Thomas F. Monteleone. You know Thomas Monteleone? Do you know him?
No, not a fan.
Anyway, they're either gems or crap. Anyway, he did number one.
I'll hand him my card, man.
Put it back
I'm a
on.
fraud.
Put your headphones on.
I'm a fraud.
Thomas F. Monteleone. He eventually did start. He stopped doing science fiction. I think he still does, and started doing horror. He did like Night Train, which was on like, I think Nick from the Book Graveyard put that as his number one or number two, like paperbacks from hell of all time. Anyway, fun author, great guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Still alive. He emailed me, and so I got, because he's still alive, and so I got a bunch of I don't know if I can share it. I don't think I can share it here, but a bunch of like behind the scenes with like Daw books and dealing with Roger Elwood.
Oh,
I love it's so fascinating. Come to Pull Fest, I'll tell you in person. But yeah, really, really cool guy. Still alive, still writing, still out there.
Pulp Fest 2027. You'd be like, wait, I told you that stuff? I don't know. You never sent me shit. In fact, it was this. I got catfished, man.
Love the Piers Anthony laser books just because of him losing his mind and releasing it later. Yeah, laser books editing is pretty. Roger Elwood he went at him with a weed whacker, basically. He just kind of, I don't like this. I don't like this. I don't like this.
So what do you like?
What do you like, Roger Elwood?
Yeah. Why don't you write the book then? I am the author. You are the editor.
I have some books by Gerard Klein. I think I actually have one in my TBR. I can't remember which one it is, though. Ever heard of Klein?
He's a French guy, right?
I don't know.
Is he French? Chat?
I don't know.
Gerard? Yeah,
Gerard.
I think. Like, I'm pretty sure. I know I have 2 of his books. While my spine bends in half. Oh yeah, I got the Overlords of War. Yeah.
Yeah,
one of
I got
those
that
books.
too. Yep. My K's they're way over there. I'm not going over there.
Klein is French. Okay.
Get out of there. Get out of here with your silly little jokes. Tim, this is a professional live stream, I'll have you know.
He's not like us, man. He loves the color purple too.
WYKLS. You know your stuff. I love this. I love all the suggestions, by the way. I'm gonna look all these up when you're done. When I'm done here.
Oh, I did pick up I didn't know, Chris. Did you know Daw made trade paperbacks? Because I had no idea until the other day when I found this.
Hold on, let me make you big again.
A trade paperback Daw silver metal lever.
They started in 1985. Daw did with the paper. Oh wait, that's a paperback.
Yeah.
What year is that?
Trade paperback, and this is 85.
85.
Copyright 1981, but the trade paperback 85.
Because
So
85 is when they also started doing hardcovers.
I
And
knew
so
about the hardcovers.
that's kind of when 85 is kind of when Betsy Wollheim, Donald's daughter, kind of edged her way in and may or may not. She took over the company, and that's when they stopped doing. I think they stopped doing the Yellow Spines around that time, a year or two before, and that's when like all that started.
Tim, I got the Back to the Future reference. Yeah, but no, I got some DAW hardcovers, and they're all. I think they're book club editions, but they are hardcover DAWs. Where am I
Where are
from?
you in Canada? Where are you from? Where are these stores? Maybe you guys are neighbors.
Go Flames, go! I'm from Calgary.
And
I
the mountain times high out.
I'm wait. Oh.
What?
Ugh.
What are you laughing at? What's going on here? Are you guys making? Is this an inside Canadian joke? I will not have inside Canadian jokes here. Right after America's 250th anniversary.
Oh, no, that's right. You did beat up our boxer, I guess, so you win. Calgary,
UFC
Oilers
fighter.
all the way. Leafs? No. No, Toronto Leafs suck. But they're better than Vancouver. Everybody hates Vancouver. Go Canes. Yeah, that's right. Hockey talk.
Bye, Chris.
Hockey talk and anti-grav. Ooh. Look at this. It's a moon with a skull.
Stop it. Everybody in the comments, stop it. I will not have sports talk on my channel.
The only sports talk allowed is rollerball.
What is in that? What is that thing you're drinking? What are you drinking?
I don't know, but it's chunky.
Okay, back to books.
But where I find them in Calgary, Value Village. I found that one at Value Village. And that was like $2.99.
We have Value Village in Washington State as well.
Really?
It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Huh. We don't have half price books up here. I'm jealous that you guys have half price books. So.
Half price is okay. They're pretty good. Their prices are like they vary. Either they're kind of on the expensive end or they're like 49 cents. So I think it just depends on who's pricing things in the back. But
Andre, if you ever go to Calgary, go to Fairs Fair. They got 2 locations and a huge selection. You'll probably find something there.
Quidditch? Stop.
No. God, no.
It's not a
sport. Foosball is a competitive game where you could have teams.
Nice.
Therefore, a sport.
Oh, Value Village is Savers. Oh, because I've heard of you guys talk about Savers kind of over on the East Coast. Interesting.
Oh, Jake, I have a question.
Yes.
How would you have saved that story?
Oh, gosh. Oh, boy.
Keith Roberts, who you love, submits a story to you, and it's that one.
Oh, no. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. I think I would turn him down.
Keith,
I don't think I would.
Bubble up.
Keith Roberts, I'm sorry. I love you. Your stuff is good, but this.
Maybe take another pass at it.
That's the problem, though, is like the actual story is this big and it's not particularly good.
I think you might have to inform people what a prab is.
The problem is with Keith Roberts is he was infamously could not keep an editor or an agent or a publisher. He was so hard to deal with.
Like myself, he was a man who loved his beer.
That as well.
Like myself, he nonstop argued that he was correct all the time.
I don't think I would accept his story in an anthology, especially not that one right there. I think
I'm curious about his like witch.
True, Charlie.
He did write a teen witch novel, Anita.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm curious about that one. I don't own it. I've been on the lookout. I want to read that one. Is everything okay at home? No, I'm slowly becoming a quadriplegic and everybody hates me.
Yeah, can you make anything happen? I don't think he allows any. I don't think there's any editing because there were so many errors in that that we ran.
Now I'm
across.
wondering if that might have been Bantam's fault or if that was Corgi in general. Because I've read Corgi books. I'm like Volume 2 of the Corgi series. That was fine. I didn't notice any mistakes in that one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, lean into the ghost snipers. No kidding.
I don't know.
Oh, awesome, Kevin.
Yeah.
Where about? I'm from the Graham, Puyallup, Tacoma area. Yes, Sabrina.
Not Sabrina. Did my phone update while I was talking?
It's possible.
Let's see. Anita. Because the cover looks cool too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Roberts is just so hard to find over here in the States. Please, everybody, read Keith Rob. Oh, I don't have that. I've never seen that.
That's
cover.
the Ace cover.
That's cool.
Then like this. Wait. Whatever. That is the UK hardcover one. They look great.
That's a horrible looking cover. That's a horrible looking cover.
No, I mean compared to Sexy Witch, the American style, USA red, white, and blue. Am I right? But not
Heck
really red, white, and blue. Look at the cat though. Oh my god, that's a great looking cat.
That is a great cat. Listen, the aroma of the Tacoma is a real thing. There's a time every year where the Tacoma, because Tacoma it was voted like the most romantic city. Can you believe that? Voted like the most romantic city, like for 3 years running.
It beats Spokane.
Spokane, isn't Spokane, Washington, the meth capital of the world?
But meth can be romantic.
True.
Yeah.
But no, there is a time of year in Tacoma where it I don't know if it's from the sound, that the Puget Sound there, for whatever it is, the entire city literally smells like the worst garbage you've ever smelled. For like 2 weeks during summer, it is awful. Yeah.
Oh, well, I won't go there then.
Roberts, yeah, don't go. It's fun. There's some good bookshops.
I'll go to Spokane instead. So you're originally from Washington then?
I'm from Washington, yeah. What do you know? How do you know about Spokane?
Well, we get the PBS channel up here for broadcast out of Spokane. That's how I know Spokane. Really? Growing up watching KSPS direct from Spokane.
Oh.
Yeah. I would never know about it otherwise.
Eastern Washington is different than Western Washington. There's the half of Washington is cut in half by the Cascade Mountain Range. They're completely different worlds. And so, yeah, Spokane, Eastern Washington is literally a completely different state. Western Washington, it looks different. It acts different. The people are different. It should be split.
So that's like up here. There's Southern Alberta and Northern Alberta, and they're like two completely different feelings.
Yeah, Pip, find the Furies. It's such a fun book.
Oh, that's right. The Furies.
What a good place to be from.
Oh, yeah,
far from. I like Washington. I don't like paying $6 for a gallon of gas, but I do miss some things about Washington.
Yeah.
We can't hear you.
There it is. Aha.
Oh, there's a cat.
Yeah. Giant wasp. It's awesome. Read it.
It is awesome. The last time yes, it is Brett. There is a yearly the smoky months where all the wildfires from Canada and from that area.
Oh God, yeah. It gets bad.
It gets bad to the point where they're like, "Hey, stay indoors. You might die."
Yeah, the sky can go red here, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I am from I am in Denton, Texas right now, but I am from the Tacoma area of Puyallup area of Washington
Okay.
State. Still have property up there. Oh, everybody's going crazy about the cat. Cat. Cat.
This is Hodge. Say hi. Come on.
Come here,
Something
cat.
There you go. There. Nope.
Um,
Chat's happy.
Wow. Yeah, the smoke is no joke.
Yeah, like everything can go red. Like at least Eastern Canada doesn't have to deal with like a lot of smoke issues, in my opinion.
Yeah. No, it's not as bad over there. But the Cascade Mountain Range is literally some of the most beautiful land on planet Earth. It's incredible.
Yeah, I love the Rockies, man. I would never leave them.
Not even to go to Pulp Fest?
Well, next year, yeah, I promised. Go to Philadelphia afterwards and see that Rocky statue everyone talks about. Actually, you know what I discovered? That okay, First Blood was filmed in Hope, BC, out here, and they have a bronze Rambo statue.
What?
Yeah, I didn't know that till the other day. Someone sent me, I'm in Hope, BC, and look what I found. It's just a bronze statue of Rambo.
I know they have the Rocky one in Philly.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. And I told a friend about that. They're like, oh, do you know about the Rambo
Dude,
statue in
to
Hope,
Philly.
BC? Do not go.
Oh, that's awesome.
I don't know. What's in Philly? You tell me.
Pulp Fest.
You got no, that's Pittsburgh. I saw the Rocky statue.
Yeah, in Philadelphia.
Oh, I can climb. I'm not that old yet.
Can you though? We're the same age. We have the same knees. Are you bone on bone like I am?
When you bend over, does it creak and snap and pop?
Dude, it sounds like a car driving on a gravel driveway.
Oh my god.
Yep.
You know what? I think if you remember, like, oh, hi Richard.
Hey Richard. Richard, what are you doing? You have your own live stream. What are you doing here?
Hey Richard, you missed the blast here.
No, you didn't. I seriously thought everybody was watching Richard.
Richard and Robert J. Sawyer watched our stream.
Hey, grow up. No. We don't. No. None of that, Tim. This is a professional. This is a PG show.
I had to leave together. You okay? Well, Richard, you can watch it in the morning for our
Richard, don't watch it.
reaction.
Don't watch it unless you want to see me and Keith just get tortured.
It was the biggest disappointment since my dad told me I was a disappointment. That was how bad it was.
Did your dad really say that?
No.
I bet your dad is a sweetheart, isn't he?
He is. He's 80.
Oh.
Yeah.
How is that possible? My dad's only like 65. Your dad's an old man.
He is.
Hey,
Hey, Richard, want to talk about back pains and inflamed joints with us? Aging, am I right?
I don't. Richard could run up those Philly steps. He'd probably beat the heck out of us.
When I met Richard, he's a fit guy. I'll say that.
Yeah.
That's
what I heard. I heard Richard used to be a.
He put me in a headlock, then forced me through a wall. Like that's
what
how
I said.
fit
Like
he
he
is.
used to be a member of the Expendables, and his kill count was like double digits, almost nearing triple digits, is what I heard. Like we're just kids.
He actually arrived at the bookstore I was in by just crashing through the wall like the Kool-Aid Man, saying, "Where are they?"
Yeah, and just grabbing, like, he'd grab handfuls of books, but just with with one hand, he'd grab like 6 books and
he was like the school bully too. He's like, "I'll take those."
I took them right out of your hands. Then he picked you upside down and shook you for lunch money.
Signed Bob Shaw? I don't think so, my friend.
Oh, dude, Richard, we would clean up. Let's do We'll do a Pulp Fest, some Pulp Fest tag team. You and I are cleaning
I really
up.
wish I was going. I'd love to hang out with you guys. I mean, I'm having a blast just online. Imagine in real life.
Mm-hmm. The big show. Which one of us is the big show? How tall are you, Richard? Are we? I think we're pretty close. Well, maybe I don't know how tall the wrestlers are. You know, do you follow wrestling? You might be a guy that follows wrestling. Hold on, don't tell me. I'm gonna say no, you don't. I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt. You don't.
You know what? I don't. But whenever it's on, I watch. if that makes sense. Like, I'm not following stories or anything, but if I'm in a bar and wrestling's on, I'm watching the wrestling.
Ah, gotcha. So if there's soccer, they're playing whatever sport, they're playing baseball, then there's wrestling, you're watching wrestling.
Richard, it's because you kicked me on the ground and I was down that I thought you were 6'4" like me. Like, stay down there with the rest of the trash who doesn't make YouTube videos.
Yeah.
Oh, but Richard, I am going to be making YouTube videos again.
He's not, Richard.
One is this Sunday.
He's just saying he is. He's not going to do it.
I will actually be worth something for once. My parents will be proud of me, finally.
Maybe. But yeah, Richard, you can't trick vintage SF like that. He knows better.
He is a teacher. He's probably seen like this before, but it's for real this time.
Well, hey, this has been a ton of fun. I think we could stay in chat all night.
How about one more book cover to send us off? Then how about
one more book cover, and not sex, drugs, and Elvis again.
Oh no! It's random. Oh God, not this one. Okay, thanks for the memories. I wasn't reaching for that one. I was trying to reach for like the early Del Rey, and instead we got vampire boobs to like go out on. So.
Oh gosh.
Okay. So what? Thanks for joining us on Demonetized. So what are you working on, Jake?
Nothing. Reviews coming out this Friday. Thanks for the memory.
Let's just hold that up again. Go on, maybe on the Zoom. Oh yes. Vampires in the suburbs.
Vampires in the suburbs. Oh gosh. You have to review that.
Oh, I think I will now.
Hey, this was a total blast. Thank you so much for joining me. You made this absolute crap story worth it, or at least bearable.
Just two bros shooting the shot, you know.
Yeah. Well, I think it goes without saying. You're welcome back to Rolling Shorties anytime.
And invite me anytime, man. I'll bring my voice, my deepness.
Oh, nice. Sometimes the worse the story, the better the more fun we have. But
I cried so much, man.
We did kill Chris. Liminal Spaces will there's not gonna be any more Liminal Spaces uploads. Normally he uploads 19 stories a week. He's not doing it anymore. We killed him.
Don't worry. I'm sure Sex, Drugs, Einstein, and Els will have the method of astral projection that we can use to bring Chris back to life and out of the liminal spaces of the afterworld. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Look forward to Sunday for my first video in a long time. And over here is Jake with his stuff. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us. Hey, if you out there, you have a short story you want to read, or a short story, or an anthology, or a collection, I'm not reading. I'm not buying that. I'll read it, but I'm not buying that. I'll reach out. Let me know. I'd love to have you as a guest. I'd love to. Sometimes reading crap together is fun.
In the most painful of ways, we had fun.
Yeah. So yeah, reach out, email me, let me know if you want to join me. I'd love to have you. I'd host anybody. It's a good time.
And if I don't put out a video on Sunday, you can come take my kneecaps.
Promise?
Promise. In fact, Andrea can. She's closer, I guess. Andrea, you can take my kneecaps.
Dude, she will too.
Yeah.
She's vicious.
Yeah, she's tiny apparently.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If there's a squirrel that wants to take your kneecaps, guess what? That squirrel's taking your kneecaps.
Okay. She agrees. She's gonna wear her Toronto Maple Leafs jersey while doing it too. Like, take that, Calgary boy. These kneecaps belong to me now. In Tirana.
All right. Hey,
Thanks for the memories.
thanks everybody.
Goodbye.
Take care. We'll see you next time. And I'm ending it. Awkwardly